Hello, boy. कल हारी थी ऐसे आज भी हारेगी.
Lightning fast is going to go missing. A tough one for sure. Maybe you can get
5-7 स्कोर है भाई, बुरा नहीं है.
I think you should go for the buy here. I think they've
बुरा
got
तो
enough
क्या
cash
अच्छा
at
ही
least to
खेल
go for Galils, to go for a bit of utility, try to take
MQ.
maybe some long control here. But still, at the end of the day, it's not the best buy.
क्वालिटी बंदे की.
Kev,
Yes.
if you're on Invictus, what would you call?
Bad
Right now,
flash.
what would your
कोई फ्लैश नहीं हुआ.
priority be? Would it
जब
be long
dodge किया
again?
उन्होंने.
Because that seems to be what the call is. 4 men over here.
कुछ कर लिया.
I think this is just... look, if I saw that much utility at the moment, for Global, I would just go straight into the B bomb site. I wouldn't even be
भाई
worried
ये
about
तो
these stacks or
3-man
whatnot,
boost कर
because
रहे
now
हैं
it's
क्या.
actually allowed Invictus to clear out this entire area. Like, how much utility being used indicates there should be 3 people there at the very least.
I think that's the thing though. Caramel, they got that 3-man boost going and they were just way too committed to it. They made some noise now, which has been heard by Viva as well, and Viva's found the first. He's going to be stuck on the short side. But because Global's taken so long to move out, there's been this full rotation after gaining full long control.
कल के आज
and
सुबह
that's gonna be the
बना रहा था
bomb
5
down as
बजे
well. Deathmaker
सोने से
unable to
पहले.
do anything. Caramel at least gets a bit of redemption, but it's going to be a 4v2
No,
again.
no,
It's
don't
going to
pick.
be a similar round of what we saw before.
Overpeak.
How did that
Caramel,
miss?
I thought he had an opportunity. I thought he could have got it done, but now it's all up to Hellranger in the 1v4 to clutch it. And I dare say this is not going to be a realistic possibility.
Backstab आ रहा है TV.
Yep, he's being flanked from all sides as well. All just being swung in from about
3-man boost के बाद उन्होंने बहुत आवाज कर दी उस round throw हो गया.
This is the
वरना फिर भी निकल सकता था.
At the very least, I'll have enough to buy in the next round.
Thank you. रुक एक चीज और दिखाता हूँ तेरे को. अभी आया ना NC.
They just sometimes you just really don't.
थोड़े से graphics डाले मैंने.
You want to just play the patient game, try to play your game, but sometimes you have to try to counter-strat what the opponent's doing, and we're not seeing that from Global. Global very much a team where they are just trying to play their game like 100% of the time.
Yeah, and it works when it works, it's like you can see, it's just on the back of the solid fundamentals, but as soon as there's a spanner in the works, that's kind of like, oh, we can't really get much done here. What do we do from here? So, and look, I think it's just always going to be a learning experience. I think I'm less critical when they're unable to adapt, because a lot of the times it could be the first time that you are taking on one of these teams and you're trying to figure out exactly what the play style of Invictus is. Invictus is a team that can just shift it up. They can play aggressively if they want, or they can just play defensively.
शॉट या तो के साथ जाना चाहिए था वॉक करके. तो सीधा भाग गया. जो क्लोज मिड था उसको इन्फो मिल गया और ये पे वो लोग कर हो गए. कैसे डाला? OBS के प्लगइन्स डाला. प्लगइन होता है एक मोशन प्लगइन होता है. मैंने मूव.
The ones with a lot on the line, and that is your survival here in Dreamhack Open Summer. So far,
क्या ये बूस्ट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं ये लोग.
Like this should be a 9.
चलो इको था इनका वैसे.
Can they make it 10-5? We'll find out
चलेगा
in the next round. But for now, it is Hellranger with a P250 and a Dream, just trying to play with his food really, or play with the Predator rather.
Invictus भी मेरे को सच बताऊं इतनी खास टीम लग नहीं रही है.
All the information in the world, trying to play that one together.
अच्छा खेल रहे हैं वो.
Viva.
उतना नहीं है कि ग्लोबल हरा ही नहीं सकता है. वो ग्लोबल आसानी से.
Everyone else, the players that we saw yesterday, who, well, I guess we didn't actually see yesterday.
But T side में थोड़े राउंड निकालने पड़े. लास्ट राउंड तो चाहिए ग्लोबल को.
And able to get on the board, pump up those numbers. But at around 15, let's see if Global can make it a 9-6 affair. Looks like we are going to see them sending it over towards long again. Smoke on the corner. A couple of flashes to boot from Lightning Fast. Deathmaker.
क्या हो रहा है इधर?
Just going to wait out for
all 5 outside A long फिर से यही कर रहे हैं वो लोग. B पे इन्फो ले लेंगे. फिर एक कैटवॉक का तो इन्फो आ ही गया उनके पास. कैटवॉक का तो इन्फो ले ही लिया उन्होंने अर्ली राउंड.
And really, this has just put a spanner in the works now for Global. You can't really exit out of bedroom. You have to persist up through long. And there's a story with the AWP. flashed off the angle, but they have not been very good, in all honesty, at taking this position. I'm just waiting for the flash to send CSGO through. Doesn't even need one at this moment. Finally out comes a flash.
ये लोग ने कुछ किया ही नहीं, सब पांचों के पांचों ये लोग के बाहर खड़े हो गए.
Hellfire, that's a hell of a shot into CSGO.
And if Global realised that that was actually the flanker, that they managed to get the pick on there, they could have read that Invictus have gone for the full stack on the A site. But again,
Global, game में भाई सब Indians पीछे नहीं है. Aim game में हरा सकते हैं अपन. Tier 2 teams.
Who it was that pushed up mid initially, so in the 2-on-2, they will be aware that there's at least one CT on this A side as that counter smoke comes out on the front of site. Viva picking up another from the dead body. Back of the flash. A very dangerous peek in a Caramel. Global. Just looking to play this together. They traded out. Wind around number 6 for themselves.
The feet has been spotted out though, and Viva can't actually close out just for now. It's all down to Hellfire, but only 10 seconds left to get on the side. All Flying needs to do is just hide over here at Ninja, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Hellfire has to commit to the plant, and there it is. The half is going to be 10-5. Invictus' favour as they're going to go onto the attacking side. Can Global show a better fight on the CT side?
Karma वाला?
To find out.
अच्छा Karma clan जो था पहले famous था Hex वगैरह के लिए. वो नहीं कैरेमल तो अच्छा प्लेयर है बहुत. ये ग्लोबल का लाइनअप बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहा है अभी साथ में. ANB अभी भी है कार्मा क्लैन में. तो 4000 लोग हैं कार्मा क्लैन में.
I can't handle my bar shops. Underground stars, stay shining, stay rhyming, stay grinding. While y'all stay whining, I'ma stay climbing. Keep hitting beats with perfect timing.
ग्रुप्स कैसे सर्च करते हैं? हेलो प्रणित, व्हाट्स अप? मैं नहीं हूँ कार्मा में. हेलो मैन गणेशी. गॉड प्लेयर वाली देखो, कम व्यूज है. तो एक व्यू हेयर कट कराया. हाँ 10 हेयर कट हो. खेलता हूँ ये करता है यूट्यूब. देखो तो लोड नहीं कभी. सूपी पूसी लोग समझ नहीं आया काफी लोगों को. 2-3 लोगों ने मुझसे पूछा वहाँ पे सूपी के लिए. उधर ब्रेक चल रहा है तब तक देख रहे हैं अपन, वरना वापस उधर चलेंगे शिफ्ट होंगे. हाफ हुआ उधर से. ये वाला क्लच अच्छा था. ओपोनेंट्स गंदा खेले बट अच्छा था. कुछ ब्लॉक नहीं करता. It was better than first. क्या ये वाला वीडियो मेरे को इसके पहले वाला ज़्यादा अच्छा लगा, जो पेन वाला था. बस उसमें क्वालिटी 720p थी, वो कह सकते हो, बट एडिक्टेड है. उसको क्या बोलते हैं? स्टार्ट तो नहीं हुआ. एक भी राउंड मिस नहीं करना. मैं ऑलरेडी 6 राउंड मिस कर चुका हूँ. तो किसी कोरा वाले आर्टिकल पे आया था, मालूम नहीं है उसका. शॉर्ट्स, हाँ शॉर्ट्स इसमें बेटर है, क्योंकि ये वाले वो उस वाली वीडियो में जो शॉर्ट्स थे ना वो बहुत पुराने शॉर्ट्स थे. जब मैंने स्टार्ट किया था वैलोरेंट तब के थे वो वाले क्लिप्स. ये वाले लेटेस्ट क्लिप्स हैं. इनको टाइम हो गया रिटर्निंग इन. बाय बाय मिलो मी. पास धीरे करना था लेकिन तुम लोग को
Welcome
पास
back,
धीरे
ladies
आ
and
रहा
gentlemen.
है.
It is time for
बढ़ा
the
दिया
second
मैं.
half of map number 1 for the evening.
माइक वॉल्यूम
It is
ठीक है
going
या
to be
बढ़ाऊं?
Invictus
बता दो.
leading by 5 as they head on
कल
the
कोई
T
मुझे कह
side
रहा था
with
माइक
global
वॉल्यूम कम है.
esports map pick. So let's see what they can do here on the CT side
ग्लोबल
to
का
try and
मैप
stop
पे क्या
the
है?
Titans from China.
तो भाई
Look, I'll be honest, it didn't
I
look
think
too good
2-1
yesterday against Tyloo.
निकाल
As
देगी.
the CT
2-1
side, I
I
don't
mean
think they even got a single round.
No.
At the end of the day,
पर नो
it's just
इन्विक्टस
the
का पिक है
firepower, the
मिराज.
inability to set up nice little crossfires. Look,
मिराज
let's see
नहीं
how
होना
Invictus
चाहिए था
also
थर्ड
fix
मैप.
the problems as well. Yesterday, it didn't look too terribly great on that T side either. That said,
Oh,
their
double
individuals
stack
now
now.
starting to look a little bit better.
Ooh.
But Caramel just straight to the flashbang. Picks off one.
Deleted him.
He's going to fade away. But can they
Oh,
get
don't
out
die.
alive is
Nice.
the real question.
Does
And the
have
answer
the
is...
range.
भाई देख रहे हो
well, I
कैसे
mean, he
बजा
decided
रही
to
है.
re-swing in, so...
है ना हाफ.
No, he doesn't, but he takes two with him.
देख कितना स्लो हो गया पेस.
Solid approach already.
और वो रीटेक खेल रहे हैं ऑलरेडी 4v3 है, फिर भी
Deathmaker.
अच्छा है
Ooh.
अप्रोच.
Going for the disciplined approach instead. Thought
वो
he was
उधर
going to
boost ले रहा है
straight
मिड पे
through
अभी
the
भी.
smoke. Destroyer almost finding his head there with the pre-fire.
फ्रंट मिला.
Invictus will secure the bomb plant. Now they're looking to play for the post plant. Bomb actually planted there for
वाले
Plat,
का
so
POV दो.
Destroyer able to play at long range. He's upgraded to that USP as well, so this could be a bit of a spanner in the works for Global.
But he's got no
Yeah.
armor at this stage.
Oix गया.
Flashbang's being used, and some great entries as well coming out. And now flying has to go absolutely huge right now with the Glock
Oh,
at
no.
close range. It is going to be
1v1
down to
कैसे हो
1-1.
गया?
Hell Ranger does have the kit to work with.
फ्लाइंग ने अच्छा निकाल दिया.
But it is going to be a
बैठ के.
plant.
Oh.
Ooh, Hell Ranger
damn.
actually tucks his head away. Destroyer's
Oh.
not peeking it. And there it is. Global will be able to pick up the pistol round as
बढ़िया
well as a
है.
nice little tap as well at the end of the day.
Well,
Damn,
that
हो
was
गया Destroyer के
miscommunication
साथ.
at its finest. Destroyer seemingly did not
Plant
hear
का
that
call गलत
tap of the
दिया.
bomb. And then
हेलो खेल रहा था
didn't
कल
get
साई के
the
साथ. हाँ.
optimal post plant
अरे वही
position.
दिक्कत है रे.
Maybe
इंडियन
it wasn't
प्लेयर्स सीरियसली
communicated
नहीं
that
लेते
it
अभी.
was planted for plat. Maybe someone was like, it's planted
Dreamhack
for long, so he played
क्वालिफायर्स
over
कितना बड़ा
towards the
प्लेटफॉर्म
double
है.
side, and that was the downfall. So,
Valorant
bit of a misplay from
टाइम पास कर
Invictus,
रहे हैं
but
लोग.
Global, congratulations
सिर्फ
on
ग्लोबल ही
getting
खेल रही है मेरे हिसाब
another
से इंडिया की
pistol.
तरफ से. ब्लेज भी नहीं गई इस बार.
Hey, look, at the end of the day, you can say, look,
क्योंकि
there's
एस
a
के
bit
रोसी तो
of
उनका Valorant खेल रहा
miscommunication or whatnot,
कल
but
पूरे दिन.
just got to take your chances, and it's good to see a tactical
सिर्फ
timeout
globally
nice
खेल
and
रही है
early
अभी तो.
on. Try to figure out what you want to do.
फिर भी
'cause
ठीक
you
है. डीएम के
would
कितने
suspect
किल्स
that Invictus
मार रहा है
will run
डीएम.
you
क्या
with
फर्क
weapons
पड़ता है?
here.
15 किल है. टॉप ट्रैकर है
The fact
सर.
that Invictus, though, just kind of staying chill here and just getting a couple of deagles does mean to think about the long con at the moment. or long
इंडिया
game
के
right now.
टॉप टीम्स है ना और ग्रांटेड लेते हैं रे. दिक्कत है.
Great 2 split for Global.
3 लॉन्ग एक सपोर्ट फ्लैश आएगा.
Invictus on
flash.
the
आया ना.
Deagles. Oh. Show
दो
their
का आवाज
hands.
आया लॉन्ग में.
That shot.
थोड़ा सा
They
जल्दी
don't have
डालना.
any body armor though, so SMP9
भी
can
बहुत
certainly
एग्रेशन
rip
दे रहे
and
हैं.
tear through them.
ये दिक्कत है. ये लोग
Bomb
ने
still
कंट्रोल
just
नहीं लिया.
hovering
ना
around the top
BUT
mid.
इन्फो लिया इन्होंने, ना ए
Now
शॉट इन्फो
Sage
लिया.
trying to
जो
keep a
इन्विक्टस
couple
कर
of
रही
the
थी
CTs over towards the long as well.
राउंड में, जब वो इलोंग हिट कर रहे थे.
Deathmaker,
एक
he
शॉट
has
का या फिर
managed
एक
to
यू
get his
का
mitts
हर
on
राउंड
that
कंट्रोल
M4,
मतलब
so
इन्फो ले रहे थे, कंट्रोल नहीं.
be a
ले
very
रहे थे.
solid
कार
beginning
बैठ के
here.
या फिर थोड़ा मॉली वॉली
Him on
करके
the
थोड़ा
A
फॉरवर्ड
side
जाके,
has the range.
जो ग्लोबल नहीं कर रहा. बट उन्होंने लॉन्ग का
Really
कंट्रोल ले रखा था,
destroy all of Invictus.
तो बी पे इतना इशू नहीं
It's
था.
looking like they are going to try to force their hand up short. Path of least resistance. And path of what you would assume is the highest success rate, considering there's 5 deagles, or 4 deagles rather.
गन बूस्ट.
Run boost comes out at the
Spot हो गया.
perfect time, and this is
Oh,
why the
Deathmaker.
Deagles are so deadly.
Oh,
As there it is, 2 1Bs coming out from Destroyer,
राउंड तो
as well as
take any-
Sarge is going to just easily pick off Hellfighter. I don't know if you want to take this fight with a USP. Destroyer hits a dink at that range,
Okay.
and the body shot, and that is
गलत
how
हार गए
things go
राउंड.
terribly
बहुत
wrong.
गलत हार गए.
Yeah.
Full upgrade for Invictus. Bomb plant goes down as well. And it just all comes down to the fact that individually, that's the difference at the end of the day.
So Hell Ranger, I don't know, did he leave the B site or was he in
25
CT and then
playbacks और
just
बंदे
decided to
आके
give up
चले
completely?
जाते
I
हैं यार.
think he is the
बात नहीं
B-side
है.
player. But either way, I would just be like, yeah, nah, I'm not going to
He likes
not gonna
likes
even bother
like
with
कर
that.
वो.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
राइट टू एस भी था ग्लोबल में.
Bit of a yeah, nah. Bit of a solid, big, huge, massive.
ग्लोबल ही है जो सबसे
Yeah, nah.
ज़्यादा टाइम तक टिका है शायद. और
And that is pretty
India
much
में.
disaster territory for Global because they've got a
Global
FAMAS and you
और
just go, oh, what can we do with this round? And the answer is really nothing at all at the end of the day. That is disgusting coming out
है
from
यार, सिर्फ
Destroyer.
ग्लोबल नहीं है, ऐसा नहीं है.
So
एक दो और
sharp
हैं.
on the deagles. Look at all these shots, and that is how Global lost the round. Literally just not hitting their, not even gifted an opportunity to fire on the trigger. Invictus, every time they saw them, just destroyed them, tapped their heads off.
किसी ने smoke ही नहीं किया
mid. Eagle bite is deadly.
Global organization, Indian organization.
Through the smoke onto the head of Hellfighter.
नहीं, American organization.
It's just one tap city at the moment for Invictus, and they're making this look easy.
Maharashtra.
And this is once again just the problem we saw from yesterday as well. I mean,
Lineup की बात कर रहा हूँ
yes,
मैं.
I'm going to go Retriever for Mars. I don't think that's going to be a great victory option right now.
Dota.
I think this is the same problem once again, just when it comes down to the individuals. Sure, there are some of them stepping up right now. Caramel and Deathmaker the ones really leading the charge at this stage. But outside of that, there's not really much else that's going for them right now. Out comes Molly Destroyer as well.
Destroyer गया.
Oh, and that's just... I guess it's the appropriate way to enter into bedroom when you don't know exactly where the CT is and you have an MP9 which has the highest jumping accuracy of all the SMGs
Inferno में निकाल सकते हैं क्योंकि Indian teams का
yeah, well, Destroyer.
But international lineups भी हैं इसके Overwatch के
Esports just
बाकी games के.
I guess gets more confident frags and he's leading the charge 22 for 9 at the moment. That is a solid scoreline for himself. Now Invictus
अगर ये राउंड गया ना आज से इको है क्या? हाँ इको है.
just watching this position like a
कुछ सोच के इको किया
होगा as well, so can't really transition across.
20th round के लिए कर रहे हैं.
Single flashbang on Hell Ranger to use, Hellfighter.
The thing is though, look, we're flying and our Sage already are. They've ran up long. They're doing exactly what Tyler started to do to Global yesterday. It's the full volley straight into CT, giving somebody a run for his money as to how quickly they can get into CT. So that's going to be a side for free. Obviously Short's a little bit dirty, but they have an idea of where Lightning Fast was playing before, and Destroyer again, he has just gone all around the map there. There it is, a 7-round lead. Invictus, no holds barred again, starting to show a bit of disrespect. But if it gets you across the line and Global can't stop it, then it's just going to continue happening.
That's it at the end of the day. It's like Invictus could theoretically throw like a 6 strategy and still win the round, but why throw 6 strategy when you can just go, alright, let's just run at them as fast as we can, because we're pretty good at doing that.
They are Destroyer.
There's a better start. Hell Ranger, one of the Destroyers, so that is the carry for Invictus at the moment. Taking out Caramel able to pick off Viva straight through doors at the start of the round as well. Let's see if Invictus can get back with the man disadvantage. Global, very low on the utility already, so they will have to rely on
controller, long controller.
Let's see if our Sage can get the ball across safely. Looks like he will. Global, they are very distant from short.
And this is the part where I would say for Invictus, very important to actually decide where you want to be taking this post plant. You need to be getting that down short. You need to be retaking short together right now. So smoke comes out. You need all 3 members here ready to fight. And there comes the flashbang. Great flashbang coming forward. Lightning Fast, able to transition as well to take a few more. And Caramel is in the perfect position to get that trade out. So this is the basics starting to step up. Now Lightning Fast also getting his hand in terms of the into the party.
शायद वो American citizens हैं.
For the retake from
मैंने कहीं तो पढ़ा था या किसी podcast में सुना था कि American organization.
3 alive at the end is going to be nice for the economy.
American in the sense Indians living in America.
He will not have any qualms.
Not sure. कुछ तो है. क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
Just a little bit too big for their boots, I think, that round. And Global able to shut them down as they were finally on a by themselves.
Out comes another buy though. All AK-47s in play right now.
ये लोग भी वही कर रहे हैं. हाँ इन्होंने देख ग्लोबल ने क्या किया था 4 एलोंग 5 एलोंग गए थे ये लोग 3 एलोंग गए एक बेस पे मिड देख रहा है और एक ने कैटवॉक देखने गया.
He slid straight through.
What?
That's going to be 1 and he should expect 2.
अरे थ्रो हो गया ये थ्रो हो गया.
Cracks open
बहुत गंदा थ्रो हो गया ये.
But he needs to get past Hellfighter as well, and Caramel denies any push up short for the moment. Hellfighter does go down, and this is our Sage with a 3K already. Man's on a rip, he's on a tear, and he's going to go straight below the scope as well. One tap in his way.
इतनी disrespect दे रहा है ये Zayo. Zayo and support जो भी है.
Straight in. He wants all 5, and he's looked the wrong direction. So Lightning Fast at least denies.
बहुत late punish किया mid.
Yeah, but
a bit
once
too
again,
far away from denying.
A long पे game
he's just
चला गया हाथ से.
literally just sprinting through. He's just one-tapping people. It's just like the classic. Just Invictus have gone. All right, let's just play like free-for-all DM, and it's just like no cares given in the world at the moment. That was the messiest kill, and then everything else is just one beast. Look at that.
Yep.
What do you do as Hellfighter? You're trying to get into a good position. And Caramel is just caught completely off because he's not expecting people to be sprinting at him when he's got the orb. Normally you're like, maybe I should play this a bit defensively and maybe just dance around here, try to bait out the shot.
Wide peek कर
and
रहे
you just got CSGO just going.
Wide peek.
No.
मस्त लगा. वो स्मोक से स्नीक इन कर गया, मॉली से स्नीक इन कर गया, इनको पता भी नहीं लगा. और इनका एक बंदा ब्लू बॉक्स वॉक करके जा रहा है. बहुत गलत प्ले हुआ उधर. ओवरटाइम के लिए खेल रहा है.
Gotta go faster.
नहीं ओवरटाइम के लिए कम फोर्स.
Well, there it is. 7-minute lead. 2 away from Invictus taking map number 1 and setting it across into Inferno, which is their map pick.
और हेलेफ जो सिटी में मरा ना वो गलत मरा. बहुत गलत मरा हेलेफ.
So it will be interesting to see how they play.
और कैरेमल तो पता नहीं कहीं देख रहा था. बॉल नहीं आया उसका. तो सिटी का क्या हुआ? Because हेलेफ मेरे हिसाब से रैंप दिख रहा था, ए रैंप. अभी वन टैप हुआ उसके स्कोप में नहीं आया बंदा. What the fuck?
Just very focused on the B ramp.
बहुत ज़्यादा कॉन्फिडेंस आ गया भाई उनमें. कार नहीं चेक कर रहे.
Just forgetting this fundamental.
Long clear का control.
Oh, Viva's actually stuck in a pretty poor position right now. And out comes a
flag don't push.
From Hellranger as well. Oh my goodness, this is starting to get very messy right now.
What?
Oh no, team kill हो गया.
Deathmaker, he's making
ठीक है उधर gamble था but.
It as well at the same time. These USPs, what is going on right now from Invictus as the USPs? You're saying ripping and tearing. It's just some silence.
Aim game अच्छा है Indians का. बहुत अच्छा aim game है.
Global, that's a bit of a lifeline.
कोचेस वगैरह आज ले आया ना ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इंडिया में.
किल कर देगी इंडियन टीम्स. Take one-on-one aim deals against swimming pistols, and I guess I'm just gonna die because I suck at spraying with an AK.
It looked like Global just didn't give him a chance to think. They just had the information on where 1, 2 of the players were, and then after getting control of the AK, able just to trade it out from there, maintain the man advantage, and
वो मिड पुश कर रहे थे. मेरे को लगा ये गए तीनों मरेंगे, लेकिन उन्होंने ट्रेड्स अच्छे ले लिए. P250 वाले ने अच्छा निकाला. नाम नहीं याद मेरे को कौन था.
You can't afford to lose those.
लॉन्ग कंट्रोल इनको बहुत परेशान कर रहा है हर राउंड. नोटिस कर रहा हूँ मैं. जो ग्लोबल लॉन्ग कंट्रोल ले रही है हर राउंड. एंट्री मिल गई. ऑपर मारा गया. हाँ देखता हूँ. आधी इन्फो तो है ही नहीं मेरे को.
They get that little bit of extra confidence.
का नहीं राइफल मारा. ऑपर नहीं था.
They can see that shining light ever so clearly.
I'm telling you right now,
when they win a pistol,
that shining light is going to be pushed to stop either in the next 2 or 3 rounds. Invictus are either going to sprint at them with AKs or rifles.
स्मोक हो गया तो कार वाले की दिक्कत हो जाएगी. फ्लैश आया, कार वाला डेड.
We've seen comebacks before from this round, from these score lines, Jordy. Don't think it's going to happen in this particular context.
टाइमिंग हुई मिड पे देखा तुमने मैप में? Xbox वाला और जो डीप मिड बंदा था. Xbox वाला जैसे ही डोर क्रॉस किया.
As an angle here to play with.
मिड वाले ने पिक किया. टाइमिंग
going too
लॉन्ग पे एंट्री मिल गई. दिक्कत हो गई.
Wide on the right side, which made him fall. He's actually gone onto Oi, but does he expect Zausage here as well? He spots him just barely, but Zausage very sharp today on the rifles. And back to the 2v2 we go. Global, they do have a slight advantage in terms of HP. They're lacking utility, they're lacking a kit to play with. Invictus still need to get that bomb planted.
एक का इन्फो उसने लेट नेट इसलिए किया ताकि ये ना इन्फो जाए उनके पास कि दोनों शॉट है आई गेस. इसलिए उसने थोड़ा सा रुक के नेट किया. नॉट श्योर. ओके लॉन्ग आ रहा है. नाइस. हो सकता है. पॉसिबल है. बिकॉज़ उसने प्लांट लॉन्ग का दिया है. अच्छा उसने बॉक्स के वो वाला प्लांट दिया है.
Molly out into pod position. That's a nice little shot from Deathmaker. That's a little bit better.
भाई टाइम ही नहीं दिया उसको. वो पिक करके मारा गेम में.
Down Invictus not getting the bomb, not really taking any territory.
सिर्फ कोचेस की जरूरत है. बता रहा हूँ मैं इंडियन सीएस में किल कर देंगी भाई. गेम देख रहे हो ना.
Double AWP as well now for Global. But still money for Invictus to work with. Loss bonus also starting to kick in at the stage as well. That's always never a good thing. Very nice.
Sharp. Sharpie.
Let's go global. Such a अच्छा खेल रही global. बुरा नहीं. How long
Sharpie? There's just some good positioning. A nice little shot. Not the sharpest.
उनको क्या पता है प्रो सीन के बारे में. उन सेमी प्रोज भी नहीं है.
It doesn't matter how much
Not
you
even
use a
close.
Sharpie to go that was sharp.
Caramel, no.
It's good.
चलो कोई नहीं, उसने मार दिया हेल्फ ने.
Got them around, and that's what you need.
All good. Seriously, वेलो हाँ तो है. But यार वो उनके पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से भी तो ठीक है ना, वो उनका वो भी तो नहीं कर सकते ना कि ये क्या कर रहा है डीएम. ये वो लोग ये भी तो नहीं कर सकते कि CS को ग्रो करना है तो CS में स्टिक करके रखेंगे. उनको भी तो अर्निंग निकालनी है ना, भी तो इनकम चाहिए. और वैलोरेंट नया गेम है, इट्स इजी टू गो प्रो इन दैट गेम. CS की बात करें तो भाई 20 करे तो 8 साल हो गए.
Another winnable round for Global. Missed opportunity to stop that smoke.
मेरा कौन सा मैच है आज?
By Destroyer, but Deathmaker's on a
कौन सा टूर्नामेंट का मैच है?
right now.
ओ भाई,
He's starting to get warmed up. He's making this one look easy peasy. Quad kill.
That's sharp.
That's
right?
sharp.
That's sharp because he's hitting some nice little flicks here, and now Global, as you're saying, starting to get some confidence right now, which is always really good. I was hoping they could get themselves in this position where they could actually force the respect of a T side by holding off on these pushes. Now Invictus need to go, alright, we can't actually individually go one by one. We can't actually just sprint out.
Best of 3 है, इसमें टाइम जाएगा मस्त वाला.
That's sharp.
मैं तीनों मैप्स देखने वाला. वेट कर रहा था, कल रात को मैंने मिस कर दिया. मार्वल एवेंजर्स खेल रहा था, इसलिए मैंने ग्लोबल और टाइलू का मिस कर दिया.
Bit of damage on the board as well. Zalsage down, and this time looks like Global are going to be ready for the Deagles. Ready for a flying scout straight up.
Oh, भाई. अरे बचा ना. Hell Ranger.
You see Viva on the Deagle.
Bro, Hell Ranger.
This one easy.
Hell Ranger threw. Okay, never mind.
Already swapped to the sidearm P250.
Never mind.
Any effect and Destroyer.
I take my words back.
There's no chance to use that scout.
अच्छा खेला. But अगर मैं होता ना उस जगह पे,
Again,
so I would have peeked for the hopper to save him, but उसने अच्छा होल्ड किया उधर, cause अगर वो होल्ड नहीं करता ना तो वो हाईएस्ट 1 या 2 किल ले पाता, cause 3 लोग पिक कर रहे थे ऑपर को. और अगर उस टाइम हेल रेंजर भी पिक करता तो वो ट्रेड हो जाता, 2 किल ले लेता, तीसरा ट्रेड कर लेता उसको. उधर होल्ड किया उसने तो वो लोग सब सीटी देख रहे थे. ट्रिगर डिसिप्लिन भाई. वो लैग किया उसने. नाइस. बेटर क्यों बंद. इस सेकंड मॉनिटर में पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है यार, ये लैग हो जाता है बार.
Happy to slow this one down. Global with the 4-man stack at the A site. They've gone for short control instead.
कमबैक हो रहा है. हां ये जिंक्स मत कर, चुप रहे.
Gone loud though. Invictus have heard everything here.
Heaven watching आ रही है आज
from the position at long.
जरूरत है रिस. सब लोग चाहते हैं सीएस देखें, प्रोफेशनल इंडियन सीएस देखना चाहते हैं वो. वही हाँ, बट कोई है नहीं. कोई बड़ा स्ट्रीमर करता ना उसकी आराम से 300-400 वॉचिंग जाती. अगर कोई बड़ा स्ट्रीमर कर रहा होता ये मैच. हवान कर रहा है अभी शायद वाला मैच. हवान नहीं कर रहा था ना तो मेरी और ज़्यादा आती. ग्लोबल अरविंद कुमार, वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम. ग्लोबल विल आई थिंक व्हाट आर यू डूइंग दैट. I think एथ को लग रहा था शॉट वाले देख रहे हैं क्रॉस.
How many times have we seen him just win these duels from the stairs area with an A4, which is just so hard to do. They are going to be clearing out mid at the same time as well. Oh, why barely escaping at the
टीममेट को
stage.
फ्लैश किया गया है लेफ्ट ने.
It is planted for long.
Is this the 4-man retake?
It's doable to be honest. Doable है.
Putting all.
लेकिन दिक्कत ये है उनके 2 ए लॉन्ग पे है, एक पिट में और एक ए लॉन्ग ब्लू बॉक्स होल्ड कर रहा है.
Time ticking away though. They need to jump that immediately in South Sage. The more time he can buy, the better.
कट हो गई इसके.
Seva's just going to post it on the plant. They've taken a little bit too long. Seva's missed the first shot. The Orphan needs to post up from the angle. Out comes the smoke. I don't know where the smoke came from, but Viva hits the critical shot. And Hell Ranger, no chance he can get the trade. And Invictus will be going up into match point.
Ranger रैंप से पिक कर ब्रो, सीटी से पिक कर, कुछ कर.
Just slowly taking the
round निकला तो दे.
He missed the easy one and hit the hard one on the third
attempt. Ranger को रैंप से या उधर सीटी एलिवेटर से पिक करना चाहिए.
Match point now, map point rather for Invictus.
कोई नहीं.
Global have to string 4 together to take us to overtime here on map number 1 of the evening.
A-long control जाते ही.
I don't think Invictus are too keen on that though. They want to put an end to it right here, right now. Viva straight out long gets the shot through the corner onto Lightning fast. Invictus should just be able to trade out from here.
थोड़ा I feel like कुछ rounds में Global ने underestimate किया. में Zio Sage ने वो निकाला था ना A-long पे स्मोक से निकल के, वो राउंड उन्होंने बहुत अंडरएस्टिमेट किया. वो A-long पे 2 बंदे मार गया, सिटी में 1 बंदा मार गया, उसके बाद मिड पे कैरमेल को 1 टैप दे दिया. वो राउंड नहीं निकलता ना कसम से, ये ग्लोबल जीत चुकी थी।
Global. They don't have a
ये
huge
वाला
amount
मैप आई
of util
मीन
to
नॉट गेम,
use really.
बेस्ट
There's
ऑफ 3
4
है।
pieces remaining. 50 seconds into the
वो राउंड
round.
थ्रो हो गया यार
This is
बहुत।
just all down to the Orps, how well they can get these shots across. Deathmaker's going to be the first one
देखा
tested.
इस बार
But
रीटेक
members
नहीं
are
खेल रहे,
slowly
एक एंट्री
signing more right now.
अरे नहीं
Deathmaker does actually hit that flick, but it's through the edge of a barrel at the end of the
yeah,
day.
Deathmaker.
And now the rifle's just constantly applying pressure at this stage.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
कोई चांस ही नहीं था उसका
2
बचने
on
का।
5. You know one's a
Melo
volatile
कैसा है?
Hellfire's
Hello,
going to be
Vinit.
trying to retake, but Vive is going to
Bro,
hit
what's
that.
your
I
IGN?
think this is
पहचाना
it.
नहीं Vinit
Caramel
bro.
going to be
Sorry.
trying his best, but that's not going to work as Australia hits
Nice
the
try,
30
nice
with a
try.
one-tap.
अच्छा
Invictus
comeback किया
are going
बीच
to be your
में,
winners
but
for map number
nice
1.
try.
We're going for a short break. We'll break that one down
भाई
just
ऐसे मत
after
बोल,
this.
बहुत अच्छा खेलता है वो, थोड़ा वेफ हो गया वो राउंड। फ्लैश था ना, अपन अपने को हाफ फ्लैश दिखाता है बट ब्लैक एंड, अरे कैसा है ब्लैक एंड? लॉन्ग टाइम सीएस नहीं खेल रहा तो आजकल घूम ही लो। नाइस ट्राई, नाइस। वो ज़रा वो ये सोश वगैरह तुम लोग का मैच है, आवाज़ क्यों नहीं आ रहा है? सरपेंट ये सोच रहा हूँ प्लेयर्स है भाई। वेलो खेलता है, ऐड करना मेरे को, विल प्ले टुगेदर। नहीं यार, नो ऑफेंस टू साय बट आई फील अकॉर्डिंग टू मी गेम ऑडियो क्यों नहीं है? ये क्या कर रहे हो ऑर्गेनाइजर भाई? ऑडियो दो। क्या लाइनअप है तुम्हारा? एजेंट, सोश, सर्पेंट एंड सी सर्पेंट को क्यों लिया है तुमने? ये थोड़ी खेलता है, एमजी लेवल प्लेयर है। अरे ठीक यार, ओह कितनी देर का ब्रेक है? 3 मिनट का ब्रेक। ऐप टू कब स्टार्ट है मेलो? बस अभी 1.5 मिनट में स्टार्ट हो रहा है ब्रो, टाइमर है ना। ओ तो उससे तुम लोग को बुलाया क्या ऐसा? कैसा है रे? मीटियोर नाम है ना इसका अभी? ये वही सी सर्पेंट है क्या? वेलोरेंट का? पॉज क्या कर रही है? कौन होस्ट कर रहा है गेम को? अटका हुआ बड़ा है गेम। हाँ अभी आवाज़ आ।
Not a good experience I guess, लेकिन फिर भी जितना हो सके।
हेड था, हाँ जानता।
बहुत बढ़िया टीगल शॉट भाई, क्या हेडशॉट था यार इसके।
कौन सी आईडी बोल रहा है विनीत? वेलोरेंट की आईडी बोल रहा है क्या? मैं लिख देता हूँ रुक।
क्या लेजेंड कर पाएगा? नहीं, he's running away
और
saving him. Nice.
तेरा आईडी दे वेलो का। हाँ दिया मैंने। एलुमिनियक वाईटी #1234 है। शांत क्यों है ये? फास्ट
सरपेंट गॉट डिस्कनेक्टेड
क्या भाई? चालू हो गया। एनसीएस देखता हूँ मैं, रुक। अरे वही ना, यही होता है, अपन लोग स्टिक नहीं करते एक लाइनअप के साथ, अपन रैंडम लाइनअप्स बना के खेलते हैं, फिर रेज करते हैं सब। देखा डेथ में करने क्या किया, कर सकते हैं
as we were going along there, but for me watching that in the back room, it definitely seemed like at least Global Esports was in the competition, you know, it felt like they at least might be able to get over the line on that map, had things kind of gone their way. In the end of the day, obviously Invictus is the team we still expected to win there, but to get to double digits is a much better
competition दिया global.
Yeah, 100%. But I think it's also the way it's worrying for Invictus because the same like signs of complacency where you kind of like mentally take your mind off the game. We saw a lot of that in Dust 2. Like they lost that round against USPs, and that kind of like steam forward to a stage where
music चाहिए तो बता दो हल्का हल्का सा sweet
music चला दूंगा पीछे. We're still going to try.
चाहिए तो बता दो
chat में. And if Global were able to maybe able to win like 1 or 2 clutches falling their way, as you said, they might have been able to steal away the map. So look, sure Invictus won, but it wasn't the most convincing performance. It was actually more convincing for Global at this stage. Because at the very least for Global, you can point at that and go, alright, these are the things that we can work on. Whereas for Invictus, it's like, well, what can we work on?
How do I show you? This one,
using their brains,
but
not walking out dry on the B side into USPs and not clearing corners.
Let's be real. There
is no
Dreamhack
और इन सब के बाद
let's be real. At the end of the day,
there should be. It'd take one sentence. Don't do that. Think about it.
Yeah, I mean you can say it. They're still going to do
it. करके खेले ना
Indian
Indian
teams. How many times do you think it's a great idea just walk
teams को पता है सच बताऊं सिर्फ कोच की ज़रूरत है.
When you know they're probably going to pistols.
I thought it's so smart.
The answer is when you have no information across the board, it's never the correct thing to do. The fact that you're doing it is just like, yeah, look, we're not really respecting
कौन से tournament का कह रहा है?
Because I was able to run through and just 1v3 people. Look, whatever gets you across the line at the end of the day, it works out, right? But it's just. You have to be looking in the long term for this.
क्या बोल रहा था मैं हाँ Indian teams को coaches की ज़रूरत है.
Coming close against teams like Global.
Coaches की और facilities की. इन दो चीज़ों की ज़रूरत है. Game में कहीं पीछे नहीं है भाई Indians. Game सबका अच्छा है. Dreamhack छोटा event हो भाई. Open qualifier. उस qualifier होते.
Pieces are maybe starting to fall into place for them. Dust 2 again though doesn't go their way, so look, I don't know. I mean, you lose your own map pick twice in a row. It's just not a pretty sight really. And that I don't know necessarily screams
और थोड़ा game knowledge भी सच बताऊं Indians को.
I think it just means again that they're just a little bit outclassed in this competition. It doesn't matter whether they're going to be a little bit better than yesterday. They need to be a lot better than yesterday. And while there are some more promising signs, it's still not enough.
Yeah, look, they had some really cool strats there on Dust 2 especially. I really like the one where they went for the short take and they
go back to B.
Yeah, they go back to
Indian
B,
market,
global. They went for the short take a fair few times, so they conditioned the CTs to go, okay, cool, it's just another B take. And then they used the CT smoke that was like, you know, the deep CT smoke there to cover the B ramp. No one was in CT to really stop them. And then that was just perfect.
So strong पे Indian pros out aim हो जाते हैं. So strong पे इतने अच्छे aimers हैं. But थोड़े toxic है so strong players और game sense थोड़ा कम है.
It just looks like Invictus are still the better team, but they're still
not playing their A game.
कहीं और ही होता.
So strong पे aimers देखना है ना so strong खेलो. मैं क्या कह रहा था?
We did have a bit of a giggle prior to the game saying that maybe he needed after yesterday to change his name to Destroy.
Global environment के अंदर इंडिया को मोबाइल मार्केट की तरह देखते हैं क्योंकि मोबाइल बहुत ज़्यादा है, मोबाइल गेमर्स ज़्यादा है. इसलिए पीसी और बहुत पैसा है मोबाइल गेमिंग में इंडिया में, इसलिए पीसी की ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस कम आ रही हैं.
Look, you dropped a 30 against Global. Yeah, very impressive. You didn't do it against VG yesterday. I think that's the easiest way to put it, right? Not saying that Global are
ये मेरे को थोड़ा weird लगता है. ग्लोबल ने 2 ऑफर रखे हैं, कैरामिल और डेथ में. ये वाला जो कैरामिल ने पिक किया वो गलत पिक, उसको या तो वाइड करना था तो करना चाहिए, लेकिन वो सेम जगह पिक किया. ये अच्छा शॉट था.
Yeah, look, I feel like there should be an Invictus series. It should be 2-0, and if it's not, then something's really, really wrong in the Invictus camp. Because what we saw there, they brought a little bit of individual performance and some flashy rounds, like flying, just running around, just tapping. I think it was Zausek just running around, tapping everything. And you don't see that all the time, but when you do, you know that it is just a bit of confidence coming out of Invictus.
कल रात वाली मैंने stream story delete नहीं की.
How many kills do they all have? Like they're dropping 30s, they're dropping maybe like 25 kills against Global, which like sure individuals are now starting to step up for Global, but it was still like what a 16-12 scoreline, 16-11 scoreline at the end of the day. It's just it's just not a confidence-inspiring performance
after the 4 second.
It's like they did enough to get across the line.
Story डाल के message
Individuals got them there, but the team playing that T side is just mentally they just checked out at one stage, and that's the part where you cannot afford to do it against a better team.
In bio, I know irritating है मैं जो बोल के लेकर आऊँ.
Forward to Inferno, this being the next map in the pool. It is also Invictus's map choice. So look, Dust 2 may be a map that we know that Invictus plays every now and then, but we're expecting actually something even better from them on their own map. That's
so strong level 3,
right? You're going to pick
you mean face it?
theoretically pretty good on it.
And look, looking at Inferno as well, I don't think Globals are going to be a very strong team on Inferno. Here's the reasons why. It's because this is the part where the individuals need to step up.
Fnatic wala because of 4 seconds.
Mitigate it a little bit more. You can get AWPs in the weaker individuals that just lock down corridors.
Instagram bug हो गया मेरा.
Cycle through utility.
Fnatic ने cancel किया 4 सेकंड की वजह से. ये बात तो सही है.
Just fail, then you're just going to have people just coming in, just going, hey, B sites are free, awesome.
Tell you what, that is something that we are going to keep an eye on when we do get into Inferno, Kev. For now, it's time for us to say goodbye, just for a little bit, not too long. Don't go too far away. Maybe grab a drink, grab some popcorn, because Map 2 is coming up after this. It's Global Esports and Invictus Gaming.
ब्रेक मत लो, इतने मेरी पब्लिक चली जाएगी. हमारे तो कुछ नहीं. देखते हैं कितनी देर का ब्रेक लेंगे. I think not 4 सेकंड का 4 सेकंड वाला से हुआ फर्क पड़ा इंडियन सीएस में, बट आई अप्लाइड टू इंडिया पेज. तो पता भी नहीं लगा कब उसके जो एग्ज़ाम जो भी था, रिटर्न एग्ज़ाम हुआ था ना ऑप्टिक का, आई रिमेंबर. और जो क्वालिफाई किए थे रिटर्न में वो लोग को बैंगलोर बुलाया था. अरे तो इंडियन चैट दिखाता हूँ तुम्हें. यहाँ पे मैं स्ट्रीम चालू करने से पहले लंच करते करते देख रहा था. इतने टॉक्सिक हो रखे हैं बंदे चैट के अंदर. ट्विच आता हूँ. नेट का ब्रेक लिया इन्होंने फिर से. कर रही है रेडबुल भी सीएस में कम है. बाकी मतलब ओवरऑल पीसी गेमिंग में है रेडबुल, सिर्फ सीएस पे नहीं है. रेड सीएस में सिर्फ रखा है, वैनम को कर रखा है उन्होंने. अब तुम्हें चैट दिखा. इंडिया डेड. इतने टॉक्सिक हो रखे हैं भाई बंदे, पता नहीं क्यों ग्लोबल के लिए. in the end of the go away, why do you hate India. ये तो भाई अलग ही प्रोटेस्ट कर रहा है बंदा. मैच चालू होगा तब आएंगे भाई. पर टॉक्सिक चाइनीज. ये मैसेज डिलीटेड बाय मॉडरेटर. देख लो कितने मैसेज डिलीट. पर टॉक्सिक हो रहे हैं स्ट्रीम पे. मोदी गए थे. हाँ सच बताओ ना, मेरे को कुछ ना कुछ गड़बड़ लग रहा है ना. ऑप्टिक के लाइनअप में जब 4 सेकंड को साइन अप किया, को हटा के को रिप्लेस किया था उसने. नाम कैसे भूल गया मैं. उस एलओटी का एडमिन है वो. फक में नाम. बिग ब्रेन मूवमेंट दे दिया मैंने अभी. नॉट कांचा. नहीं कांचा नहीं, एडमिन है कांचा. क्या हो रहा है मेरे साथ. नाम कैसे भूल गया. कांचा के ऐड होगा. फ्रेंड्स. हाँ फॉर्म. ओ प्लस या हेलो डिक्रिप्टर. हेलो ड्यूरॉन. formless. It was weird. Is formless with 4 second. But 4 second ने AFK गेमिंग का एक आर्टिकल था, उसमें 4 second ने बोला था कि he cheated because उसका वो लैपटॉप पे खेलता था एंड वो बोर्ड पे खेलना उसको कंफर्टेबल फील नहीं होता. पता नहीं क्या एक्सक्यूज. वाईबी ने, अगर वाईबी एज अ कोच वापस इंडिया में आ जाता है ना तो मस्त सा आ जाएगा. वाईबी तो सब प्लेयर्स बोलता है, हैवान बोलता है, एंटीडोट वगैरह सब बोलते हैं जो उस टाइम लाइनअप में थे ना उनके ऑप्टिक इंडिया के. सब लोग बोलते हैं ये वाईबी बहुत अच्छा कोच. वो कोच नहीं था, इनो प्लेयर था, बट बहुत अच्छा गाइड करता था उनको.
One more map for them in this competition. Invictus obviously moving.
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, boys.
1-0. And I think this is probably the position that we thought we'd be in at this point in time. We knew coming into this that Global Esports was going to have a tough time. And so far, the Chinese teams have really put them under the pump.
Yeah, fair summary at this stage. But, I mean, the good thing is that Global have shown a good fight, and some of the individuals are showing a bit of talent. So it's kind of the case of, look, in the future, that's what you need to do right now, right? Is that the individuals need to step up, kind of show up a couple of things, and that's about it. So, am I expecting
Arey Duron, wait, I'll show you something. Wait, I'll show you something. अभी क्या हुआ? रुक मैं तेरे को दिखाता हूँ. Zero communication, हाँ, communication का बहुत problem है अभी. रुक मैं तेरे को दिखाता हूँ. ओ भाई मेरे को खुद की आवाज़ नहीं. वेट कौन सा राउंड था वो? पहले था जायो सेज. हाँ ये राउंड था. फक ये रहा. ये देख यहाँ पे क्या हुआ ये राउंड में. देख हाँ ये राउंड देख. बट अच्छा खेल रहे हैं ग्लोबल. अच्छा खेल रहे हैं. ये देख स्मोक के थ्रू निकलेगा. हाँ ये लॉन्ग वाला. भाई क्या इतना स्टूपिड. 4 किल ले गया है जायो सेज. एक दूसरा यहाँ पे ये हेलेफ गंदा मरा. हेलेफ अब देखना हेलेफ सीटी में मरेगा. कैरामिल फिर भी रैंप देख रहा होगा. वो लोअर सीटी मरा. उसने हेलेफ ने कॉल ही नहीं दिया कैरामिल को. नहीं मतलब रैंप पे मरा बट वो सीटी आ सकता है. लोकेशन प्रॉब्लम. रैंप से मारा बट सीटी आ सकता था वो. ये बहुत गंदा राउंड गया. इस राउंड की वजह से मुझे लग रहा है उनका गेम है वरना गेम चल जाता उनका.
Would they have performed better than Global Esports? I don't know that that's
Inferno तो यार Invictus का pick है. hard होगा थोड़ा.
But so far Global Esports is not showing us enough to say at the very least that they are competing to the level of Invictus.
और बता कैसा है ड्यूरो?
I think at the very I'm fairly confident to say that
Elephant held injured dog shit
that you know, Global had to go play in the closed qualifiers, that they would have dropped down against those teams, even like a team like
LF is good when he's playing with Deathmaker because उनका duo बहुत अच्छा है.
Have a proven track record. Unfortunately for Global, they just don't have the proven track record at the moment. And a lot of people will be like, well, they haven't versed these teams.
हाँ वो वाले राउंड की बात कर रहा है जब वो लोग 5 मैन ए लॉन्ग जा रहे थे एंड ना बी पे कोई प्रेजेंस दिखाया. वैसे IGL है ना. हाँ तो उन्होंने 5 मैन ए लॉन्ग जा रहे थे. हाँ ए शॉट कंट्रोल. ना ए शॉट कंट्रोल ना प्रेजेंस दिखाया ना ए शॉट पे कुछ प्रेजेंस दिखाया. गेमिंग एंटी का IND का कब है मैच? IND नहीं खेल रही है आई थिंक ओपन क्वालिफायर. वो राउंड भी बहुत गंदा था. एंड आई थिंक नहीं खेल रही ब्रो.
I'd probably be heavily favouring Invictus in this matchup.
I would say so.
From this point. But let's see how we go from here. Destroyer.
बहुत mistakes थी but अच्छा खेल लिया यार. वो जो comeback किया ना वो बहुत impressive comeback था. Global ने अभी जो किया 14-7 से.
A bit of bracket control initially, Hellfighter, just making sure no one's
banana control है
just yet, but Invictus certainly will be coming this direction. The two-man setup, showing that they're ready to play with an aggressive approach.
ये लोग पीछे से खेल रहे हैं. एक बंदा कार्ड पे हाइड कर रहा है.
going down from Global. That should signify their intentions. Invictus already on the rotate.
No.
Banana, but Deathmaker is deep into the side. Destroyer helps out his buddy, keeps him alive, and this is looking really good on the pistol round for Invictus. Hell,
chance ही नहीं दे रही भाई
Invictus तो. Boiler, but lightning fast is being anything but his namesake. He's just milling around on the bomb site and can't find anyone.
3 बंदे मर गए graveyard वाले.
It ends up now in a 1-on-3.
और कौन सी
Bomb is stuck on the bomb site.
Hellfighter.
Just recently I'm
just looking for some heads, and he's going to find the first destroyer. Now, one bullet and he's done, but he's bought enough time for the rotation to come in from Viva on the flank.
खेला lightning के साथ.
He gets that headshot for free. So Invictus, solid start on the CT side. Bit of a questionable hold, but it has worked out. Flying literally just sat in that smoke next to default. Eventually went through. But the rest of the boys just hitting their shots was more than enough. Destroyer here, two quick ones there on site.
Yeah, great start from Destroyer really. If he doesn't get that frag on the play on the side, there's a chance that Global Esports is sort of able to wrap around the back of a few of the CTs and perhaps catch them off guard. But
Graveyard वाला 3 कैसे मार गया यार?
Starts off with the pistol round here. Global Esports have decided not to invest.
अब तुम्हें chat दिखाता हूँ.
I think is sort of
Twitch की chat दिखाता हूँ.
what they were doing yesterday, in that Global is one of the
Don't
teams that
लोगों की बात मत.
seems to prefer to take the ecos when you quote unquote should, as opposed to forcing it.
Very disciplined approach to their rounds. Zowsage, however, has a perfect crossfire with Viva, and that's going to be 3 for Viva, 2 for Zowsage, and a 30-second round.
Lightning के against
second round of the ball already
खेला
for
है वो.
Invictus, as they are going to be going for the bonus round here.
It's a
Lightning
little bit
is, I think
too
he's from
easy for
East.
Invictus in that round, but hey, it was
India
supposed to be. Global didn't put anyone in.
Silly
Didn't have a Deagles, didn't have any
Sir,
armor, so the
I
MP9
don't
is just
know.
going to chunk through them.
East से वो.
This is where it gets a
Deathmaker
little
और वो
bit
एक ही
interesting.
जगह से
Get
है.
to get an idea
अबे
of what
aimers बहुत
Global
अच्छे
Esports
हैं
will
भाई इंडिया
present to
में.
us.
Coaches आ जाना नशे हो जाएंगे इंडिया में.
Round always going to be an important one. I think it's really a barometer maybe for how half is going to play out. If you just get wiped in this gun round, Global Esports are going to find it incredibly difficult, because not only is it the first gun round, it's also
Banana
a
forward तो लेने ही नहीं दे रहे.
here for Invictus. They haven't upgraded a lot of that weaponry, and
पास ही नहीं आने दे रहे भाई बनाना
Invictus
में.
can win here. It really just kickstarts their economy. Global Esports
Forget
will
to
find
subscribe
the
and like
game
the
a lot
stream,
more
boys.
difficult once the AWPs are out, the utilities out for Invictus.
Flash के लिए गया एंटीना flash
That
के
was
लिए
their
क्या वो?
real opportunity now.
Sandbag.
It is, yeah. They kind of need to get over the line here. Otherwise, it's a
The
signal of
flash
something
करेगा.
worse to come.
Diosage.
Solid pop flash over
Flash.
the half wall. Retake flash, not going to hit the mark, but it is going to be Destroyer doing the hitting. He finds the head of Deathmaker, Hell Ranger. Still around the corner as well. Flash not gonna hit the mark there. Any flash for Hell Ranger, only good for one for now.
Ooh,
Needs
nice.
to continue
One
on
more.
forward. Hellfighter finds the head of Zowsage, and there is still
Dying
one
निकाल
defender
लेगा.
here.
Caramel
The
को
Destroyer on the B
Caramel.
site with half HP. But Caramel's going to hear this rotation.
Oh, traded down by Oi, and that's
Nice
actually
joke.
a pretty important pick for him, because now
Best joke.
he puts himself at least into
ये अच्छा
a
round
1
निकाल
on
लिया.
2, otherwise the round would have been lost.
Hell Ranger ने
Making
तो
it
trade
for
लिया ना,
Oi and
मतलब trade क्या वो?
Hellfighter and Hell Ranger being
बचाया.
quite low on HP.
तो
That
half wall पे उनका
does
teammate
give
था.
a possible opportunity
दिया
over to
CS
Oi, but it
बना
will
मैंने.
take him a long time to get to
मैं
the
CS
B-bomb
छोड़ा तो नहीं
site.
खेलता हूँ मैं कभी-कभी.
Does have an incendiary.
मजा
though. He
आता है
could
भाई
just bang
CS
that
में.
into Banana, and
CS
actually
वाले
would be
नशे का
pretty
ही नहीं
bad
है.
news for Global
पहले
Esports
switch
if he
किया
just decided
December
to
में
try and
छूट
stick
जा
the
रहा हूँ.
defuse,
Oh,
but
nice.
not sure that he's going to be clued on enough to do
Valorant भी
that.
अच्छा गेम है.
Taking a long time
आता
to get
खेलने में.
to the site, and he still has
उतना
so many
competitive
angles
नहीं
to
है
clear
CS के
out.
जितना.
See if he goes for
Can easily
the
win
late
games
tap,
with your
the late
aim.
defuse,
अगर
maybe
skills
clearing
नहीं भी
out
आते तो
back
still you can
side.
win.
Oh, footsteps
Still
are going
अच्छा
to be
गेम
heard.
है. Fuck
Hellfighter,
CS.
he's running away.
Oh, he's going to die to the bomb.
Yeah.
Good
All
round.
right. So, Boy has completely misplayed that one.
Bro, he
Yeah, that
died
was a
with
bit
the.
interesting.
What the? Weeks मर गया सी.
All right.
Go fuck.
So maybe a lapse in
CS वालों के लिए
judgment.
काफी
Maybe
aiming
didn't have
है.
his sound on. Didn't know that there was minimal seconds remaining.
अच्छे opponents आ
Couldn't
गए
get
ना
away.
सामने
Even
तो
though he was unscathed
hard हो
from the
जाएगा
bomb,
game.
usually you
Valorant
could play
cause
on the edge there.
aiming
Church,
से बहुत
maybe a
ज़्यादा
little
है
bit
उस
deeper
game
into
में.
CT, and you should be able to survive that
Let's talk
explosion.
about.
But it is looking like
game
it's a
चल रहा
2-1 situation.
Indeed, it is a 2-1 situation, and the situation in the server is apparently something's going on. So I don't know. We're back here on the desk, and we'll get back into the game as soon as possible. I mean, there's not that much to talk about, really. We've only seen a few rounds, haven't we, Kev?
Deleted by
I
moderator.
guess you're the one that's been departing us, so give us your thoughts on this match so far.
I don't even.
बंदा
I looked
पूछ
at
रहा है
that
क्या
Mr. and
हुआ?
I just remarked, what
As
the
if the
hell is
moderator
going
knows
on? It's like Hellfighter. I mean, I guess that makes sense. It's just I don't understand how the Destroyer just didn't get taken out. They were just dancing around the site. Standard rounds afterwards, a little bit of over-aggression coming out, and that's it. We're here at that 2-1 situation, and
खराब कर दिया इंडिया का.
that's literally
Bonus
it.
क्यों मिलता है ये मेरे को?
Very early on in the game.
Regulation anti-eco into the bonus round not working for them, and now it's like you can discuss about, oh, the money's like this, or they might need to do this as an M4 change-up. It's good.
Server issues.
It's not enough to go off, let's be real.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a break in momentum, though. I think for Global Esports, they probably would have liked to have gone into the next round after just having won the gun round. Now Invictus, they do lose the bonus round. Okay, that's not a big concern. They have a bit of time to reset now before the next gun round, which is, like, let's be real, this is the really important one, right? If that last one was not that important for Invictus, it was pretty important for Global Esports. But this one is the one that's going to either make or break that CT economy. They're going to potentially go down to, 3-3 or 4-3 or something like that if Global does win this next one. So maybe a nice bit of a reset for Invictus. I know, we're so close. Like, we're so close to the start of the map that I don't know that momentum has really been even established. But hey, maybe it's something.
And then we saw exactly what happened with IG as well. In the previous map, there was one round where they just bought up the Deagles, ran up short, and ripped everyone's heads off. So, look, that cost them 700 times 5. What's that? 3,500 in total for the round, and that's just like a catastrophe. It's really a catastrophe for Global. But it goes to show that Global, if they're not hitting their shots, they can just be torn apart in seconds.
Yeah, especially just on the individual factor. I mean, this is all just boiling down once again, just looking at how they're taking Nana right now. It's good that Global is able to mitigate a lot of this utility damage, and that it's always such a weird round to analyze on that third one, because you can argue the CT bonus round, it's not really a bonus round anymore. It's actually, you just have to cop the L in terms of the economy. Like, you just don't have enough to really buy M4s at this stage. The players that did have the M4s, yeah, they've got the full utility, they're cheering, right? But the people with the SMGs, it's so hard to go. It's like, well, I just spent 1,500, 1,300, depending on, you know, 1,250 if MP9, 1,200 for UMP, depends what you want to go for, all right?
Yep.
And you just go, I buy the M4, if I lose this current round, then I don't really have money to go for it, but if I take this into the next one, I know I'm versing AK-47s, what do I do here? Always a bit tricky to always make that decision.
So. I
think we're going to be getting back into the game. And that is good news for all of you guys who are keeping an eye on this matchup. I'm sure you'd rather watch the game. It's 2-1 right now for Invictus. Global Esports come in with their second gun round. Same for Invictus, obviously having to ensure that this one is a little bit cleaner than the last. Because if they do lose here, Invictus
grind
go
करना मेरे को diamond.
Pistols, and
diamond तो at least जाना.
Global can start to run away with the T side. So there's a bit hanging on this round.
And you got to remember there could be more utility.
मैं
there
सोच
could
रहा
be
था
a fifth
grind करने का
M4
value.
if Oi didn't
But then
go and
कल
die
रात
that
को करने
bomb
वाला था
at
मैं
the
अच्छा
end of
वाला
the previous, if he just decided to
4-5
save,
game
or
stream.
even could have done
But
more damage to
फिर मैं वो
Global's
खेलने लग
economy
गया
if he
Marvel.
just tapped that bomb and kept someone hanging around like a bad smell.
बीटा भी
Didn't
पड़ा
happen,
था मेरे
Houston
पास की.
Butts. We are going to see this.
आज के लिए हाँ first rank diamond मिला. Oh wow. मेरे को diamond मिला first rank.
Swinging out of
मेरे को
boiler
plat
there,
2 मिला
flying
था
from
first
reverse
rank.
default. Not going to be blind to the off, so lack utility usage from Global.
मैंने कितने
Well,
10 गेम भी नहीं खेले होंगे अभी तक. Act 2 आया उसके बाद. 10 competitive भी नहीं खेले मैंने.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is going to be
आज
an easy
खेलते हैं
retake
आज
either
रात
for
को देखते
Invictus.
हैं.
They get
रात को मैं
time to
आज नहीं
work
खेलूंगा यार.
with,
आज Marvel
to
stream
come over
करूंगा
the
रात
bomb
को
site.
मैं.
They've got a little bit more now to really make this retake happen. They don't have any kits. There's not that much utility at all. Just one smoke. Xiao Sage can throw in one
New
flash, but
account.
that's not going
मैंने
to
तो
blind
plat 3 मिला.
Hellfire. He deals with
मेरे
Fever
2
pretty
account
easily.
है.
Terrible. Where are you aiming? He's gone all over the place. Xiao Sage ducks down
2
behind
account
the
है
box.
but दूसरे account में
Can
मेरे
still
को
potentially win
competitive
this
unlock करना
Angel,
पड़ेगा
but he's
यार.
looking in the wrong direction. The adjustment
New
is
account
good.
easy diamond थे.
And Global
हाँ
Esports
Act 2
will come away
में
with the
काफी
round.
पता
That
नहीं
was
लोगों ने
a
पता नहीं
bit of a messy
immortal
one
खोल
on
लिए भाई
both
जो
sides,
plat
but
थे वो
hey,
लोग ने immortal
you're
rank
happy to
खोल
see
ली.
that go over the way of
मेरे एक
Global
दो friends
Esports
हैं
if you're a
उन्होंने.
fan from India.
Honestly अच्छा anti cheat है ना अगर.
Certainly will be. And that
हाँ हाँ
just
मेरे को
looked
ऐड
like
कर
a
ले
little bit
खेलते हैं
of
अपन रात
high-sense
को.
AWP gameplay there.
हाँ 20 मैचेस उसमें मैंने
Caramel
कुछ
on the
7-8 मैच खेल रखे हैं.
Here's that
Unrated में.
entry. Great timing on the flash.
हल्का सा
coming
गिव
through.
अवे हो जाएगा बॉयज क्या
Ziggy
बोलते
wasn't
हो?
even blinded, but it was just some
मेरे
solid
पास
entries.
एक्स्ट्रा की पड़ा है एक उसका.
And it seemed like a lot of the flashes that round didn't hit
What
the
do you
mark for
say?
either team, and that could
Marvel
have been the
Avengers
game
का
changer.
बीटा
If
की.
they were a little deeper,
हाइडर
were,
सिक्योर टाइप
more on the
डायमंड
money,
है इतने से प्लेयर जैसी.
but they were
हाँ
not. So
वो लोग
maybe that's something to take
Valo is
away
easy.
for both
Mortal
teams.
easy अगर
Flashes
if you have
off mid,
lobby.
but flying, falling back. Just wanted
Give
to
me
try
weight.
and utilize the Zeus, but
Will be
needs to
fair.
play a close range
अरे यार
angle.
मेरे को गिव अवे
And that's
करना
gonna
नहीं
be the
आता.
end
नाइट
of
बॉट से कर
Carp's
देंगे.
Destroyer falling there at Archers.
इस टाइप में क्यों
Global
कर रहा हूँ? तुम
should
तो
be able
गेम
to go
एंजॉय
for the
करो मैं
ace
इधर
split.
करता हूँ.
Flying's got a Zeus in hand.
What?
Where's he watching?
Into Carps.
Cubs. Is he on the balcony?
अरे
Nah, he's inside, waiting for someone
नाइट
to
बॉट का यूट्यूब
come
चैनल
through.
खुल गया भाई.
Okay. Well, he's probably not going to have too much luck then with the Zeus in this round. Or he's going to hear a few flares.
You can't see him.
Somehow he gets that kill. Beaver actually hits a headshot as well. Could have been worse for Global Esports. Can't complain.
Lightning
एक
fast.
सेकंड में
I
सेटअप
don't know.
कर
He
लूँ
needs
गिव
to
अवे.
change
कीवर्ड.
his brightness. Needs to bring those shadows up because Oi was just standing there
बट क्या रखे?
over at cold, over in the shadows, just popping him off with the USP. But there it is, Global. They do have the lead for now, 3-2 on the T side.
Wait.
So considering this is Invictus's map pick, Global must
What
be more
गिव अवे?
confident starting on this T
Marvel
side.
Avengers का की गिव अवे कर रहा हूँ.
Deathmaker going for a Mac 10.
भाई बहुत गर्मी
Seemingly
लग रही
bonus
है.
round coming through for Global. And this could actually do some damage. There's no helmets at all perched up by Invictus. Oh, a nice entry route boosted onto the half wall, and Hellranger clears out sandbags. Zausage down for free.
Scam कर रहा हूँ
Maybe
guys
we're
तुम्हारे
gonna
साथ थोड़ा
reply
सा.
A lot of utility being dumped into Banana, but it's so early in the round that is really not going to worry Global Esports. In fact, they're probably happy to see that because they know they can just wait the next 20-30 seconds out, and then the B bomb side is going to have absolutely nothing to stop them from just walking in. So Destroyer has to kind of do something here. Invictus, I kind of like it. You know, it doesn't work, But I kind of like the intent there for Invictus, that they know that they don't have any map control. They don't really have the ability to hold any of these bomb sites with utility. Let's try and make something happen early on in the round, see if we can get ourselves a pick. Luckily, Global are smart enough to be ready for it, and it's good fundamentals from, I think, both teams there.
Check करता हूँ. 5-man के लिए तो easy radiant.
Global able to maintain
5-man
some
easy
bracket
है.
control, but
If you have a lobby, भाई random क्या जहर आते हैं.
Just with that Mac 10,
Subscribe करना भी है boys.
Will he be able to sell the fake, maybe hold out these rotates for a little bit longer?
इंडिया में तो रेडिएंट है ही नहीं. I think सिर्फ राइट टू इसी बना है रेडिएंट अभी तक.
Viva goes huge and
आसान
he's going to be
नहीं
going
है
somewhere.
5 रेडिएंट. Bro,
it is not huge this time.
how you know why
Let's
radiant?
make it happy to go on the hunt already. 2-man pit set up for Invictus as they just look to save Global. A perfect round so far.
लूना को देख रहा था. लूना ने एक दिन इतना आधे 35 मिनट्स वेट किया तब जाके लूना को मैच मिला था.
Over on the hunt as well. Deathmaker realizes that there has been no rotation. He hasn't heard a single thing.
Exclamation mark subscribe boys for the Marvel Avengers beta key.
Flashes come across, so Deathmaker gets into pit for free. Flying goes down, and Oi as well, unable to do a thing, and there it is. No helmets. Certainly
make sure मेरे पास key है तो सही ना.
That Mac 10 just shredding through. Free upgrade to the AK as well for him and Hellfighter.
I gotta say, I'm starting to get a little bit concerned here for Invictus. Their CT side is not looking good. These entries are, quite frankly, a little bit too easy for Global Esports. You can't be letting these angels go like this.
Exclamation mark subscribe.
The money's just completely cooked on the CT side now as well for Invictus. So it's going to be a real tough grind for them to get back into this half. It's going to take them another couple of rounds before they have a really good shot at that. So probably looking at 4 to 6 probably here for Global Esports before Invictus is able to pull something back. And at that point, it's like, well, best case scenario, 9-6 on your CT side of your own map choice. And it hasn't looked even dominant close at all. It's been dominant actually from Global Esports, I'm going to go so far as to say.
Certainly just having
थोड़ा गेम देखता हूँ मैं. भाई फेल दिया वीवा ने. Inferno Indian team map. नहीं, Invictus का पिक है Inferno. भाई वीवा 3 मंडी मार गया. हेलो ग्लोबल. No fucks given. 15 व्यूअर आ रहे भाई. किसी ने exclamation mark subscribe वो नहीं लिखा subscribe giveaway के लिए.
Maybe this is
3
the
eligible
round that Invictus can use to turn things back on its head. That's exactly what they need. Grenade is going to do a lot of damage to Flying, and he doesn't manage to get any damage on the bomb plant. It's been a great time for Oi to peek, but in the end he's going to go late, and so Hell Ranger
वीवा ने पीट दिया भाई लोग को.
Flying's been seen there in CT spawn as well, and both of the T's are quite prepared for this. A good pop flash does give them the opportunity.
Inferno विराज 2 ही मैप चलते हैं so strong पे. सिर्फ 2 मैप चलते हैं.
Viva showed early in this round. He's not going to get anything done here. He's maybe even better off trying to save that AK.
हो गया Duran. 2 eligible हो गया.
It was a winnable round though for Invictus. Viva some brilliance, but unfortunately not rewarded for it.
Yeah, and that'll be that. 5.
गर्मी लग रही है मेरे को भयंकर वाली.
3-round lead over Invictus.
5-2 global nice.
And if this momentum
विराज हाँ
continues,
D2 पुराने वाले D2 के बाद
in trouble.
विराज ही है.
We'll see if they can.
भाई पुराना D2 में इतना खेलता था.
On the board. Shots like that.
पहले CS भी बहुत खेलता था. जब पुराना D2 था उस टाइम 2017-18.
Unfortunately, no one else on the side.
को तो ऐसा ड्रॉप आता है ना पूछो मत.
Hit the mark.
ज्वाइन ही नहीं करते.
Back on to the rifles.
सोस्टोंग पे यही सोस्टोंग फेस इट पे आजकल होने लग गया है. बंदे डॉज बहुत करते हैं मैच. टाइम वेस्ट होता है उधर.
Again, so let's see what he can do with it.
ओके Invictus अच्छा नेड था वो. वो नेड नहीं करते ना तो लग जाते ही लोग के सेकंड मिड पे. 2 बंदे विंडो आ रहे थे. ओके डिस्ट्रॉयर नेड अपने को पिक किया. ई पे सोलो होल्ड हो रहा है. नाइस. एक सीटी रोटेशन खेल रहा है.
Getting an early pick on the board.
भाई मुझे तो नहीं दिखता यार ये मॉली वॉली में से ये लोग.
Needs to be a little careful. He doesn't let it back over to Caramel, but he's gotten across the line. Caramel wasn't expecting him on the left. He thought he was going to be on the right, and so Destroyer has almost single-handedly given Invictus control of this round.
Well, that's it. He finally got his mitts on the open. He's been a sharpie tonight.
It's pretty important though that Invictus is
मेरे को भी 90 to 100 के बीच में आता है पिंग फेसेट पे. ठीक है इतना बगी तो है प्लेबल है. 90 पे प्लेबल है मेरे लिए तो एटलीस्ट. मैं उससे पहले सिंगापुर या हांगकांग सर्वर पे डीएम कर लेता हूँ ना तो थोड़ा यूज्ड हो जाता है 100 पिंग पे.
He will drop, but Destroyer is able to finish it off. It's 5-3 for Invictus.
ये हार्ड कर रहे हैं.
At the moment, And he's just starting to get rolling. They do have to get through a couple more rounds though before they can really get too overjoyed.
But again, it's just a couple of individuals really being the difference makers for Invictus in these rounds where they do win. Global looking very lost as to how to crack open that site. Yeah, the utility came through. Invictus were ready for it.
नहीं, मुंबई सर्वर नहीं आ रहा, दुबई सर्वर आ रहा है. साउथ मिडल ईस्ट और साउथ ईस्ट एशिया का मिक्स्ड आ रहा है. मुंबई सर्वर नहीं आ रहा है.
No one playing at the end of carps though. It is going to be the triple dig set up again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Zausage straight down. Banana.
South East Asia आएंगे हाँ. मुंबई सर्वर नहीं आ रहे.
Trade it through.
इंडिया में सर्वर बनाना बहुत माथाफोड़ी का काम है रे. ना गंदा इंटरनेट है यहाँ पे.
Hellfighter missed opportunity to peek.
और Valorant के 128 सर्वर्स है, लोड ज़्यादा खाएंगे. शायद इसीलिए नहीं कर रहे वो इंडियन सर्वर्स. वरना तो इंडियन सर्वर कर देते हैं क्योंकि इंडियन सर्वर साउथ ईस्ट एशिया के लिए अच्छे होस्ट हैं.
Nice line straight down past Taker.
अगर वो उधर कोलकाता साइड होस्ट करता है तो जैसे इंडिया 35 एवरेज सर्वर. इंडिया 35 एवरेज पिंग. अच्छा हाँ, दुबई पे आएगा नॉर्थ वालों को, इवन साउथ वालों को भी 30 पिंग आएगा दुबई पे. बट मेरे को नहीं आएगा क्योंकि मेरा जियो का राउटिंग गंदा है दुबई पे. दुबई पे 140 पिंग आता है मेरे को. CS में एटलीस्ट. Valorant के सर्वर्स का पता.
Gives away the intentions of global esports. So Viva challenging. He's out in no man's land. How does he get away with that? He's gotten himself a kill. He might get one more.
Nice.
Lightning fast.
इतना whiff करने के बाद भी एक kill मिल गया उसको bro. How?
And quite frankly, I think he should have been punished for that a little bit harder than he was.
Yeah. उसने पेटीएम का कोई पेटीएम ने कोई सिक्योर के चैनल पे वो करवाया था. पॉडकास्ट होस्ट कराया था. उस पॉडकास्ट में बोला था उन्होंने कि उन्होंने कुछ तो नाम दिया है मिडल ईस्ट और साउथ ईस्ट एशिया रीजन को. नाइस, गुड राउंड ग्लोबल. अच्छा राउंड था. अच्छा राउंड तो नहीं था, एक बंदा बिना मतलब मरा उनका सिटी में. बट ठीक है. लाइटनिंग ने ट्रेड ले लिया था. तो थोड़ा गेम में फोकस करना है. मैं ये मैच देख रहा था ये लोग क्या कैसे खेलते हैं.
That Global could easily be through CT. That obviously wasn't communicated to Viva because of his positioning there on the B site.
साउथ वालों के तो भाई मजे हैं, उनके अच्छा राउटिंग है उधर से.
Very lucky to even get away
नॉर्थ वालों की दिक्कत आती है.
And then the extra damage as well.
35 पिंग आता है साउथ वालों को सिंगापुर पे. ओके, उन्होंने दो बनाना पे बूस्ट लिया, फॉलन बूस्ट लिया.
Over the half walls, Zausage should be able to get that for free, but he's missed a little berate of the T.
Zausage just die.
Just when you thought it was kicking off for Invictus, they've been pulled right back to square one. And another hugely important round for them. Wanted to go for the double orb.
यार थर्ड मैप चाहिए मेरे को यार. थर्ड मैप देखना.
Control for Invictus at all.
Because viewers are
over on the B bomb site at the moment is okay. Destroyer over on A. He's got a fair bit to play with as well. But it's Shasage with the smoke and Beaver there as well with a smoke and an incendiary. They're hanging on to them quite late in the round. So Invictus are doing a pretty good job of just waiting out Global Esports at the moment, but
subscribe for giveaway of Marvel's Avenger key voice.
Too long to use that utility. Maybe they're not going to get the opportunity to use it at all.
क्या आप कर रहे हैं? 2 शॉट मिस कर चुके एक ही राउंड के अंदर. सामने प्लानिंग ESL ओपन खेला है शायद. C की टीम है ये Invictus. South East Asia के खेले होंगे. सच बताऊं, South East Asia रीजन में South East Asia रीजन के अंदर बहुत अच्छा कंडीशन है इंडियन CS का. सच बता रहा हूँ मैं.
This is horrible for Global Esports. They're going to have to go through that straight into the incendiary. Going to throw that smoke down to give themselves the
opportunity. इंडिया में काफी अच्छा सीन है अगर साउथ ईस्ट एशिया के अकॉर्डिंग देखें तो. बस इंडियंस मेहनत नहीं कर रहे हैं. कुछ को अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं मिल रहा, कुछ को कुछ मेहनत नहीं कर रहे. इनके पास प्लेटफॉर्म है वो मेहनत नहीं कर रहे और कुछ को अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं मिल रहा. और ओवरऑल देखें ना तो बहुत बढ़िया सीन है इंडिया में. साउथ ईस्ट एशिया वैसे ओवरऑल नहीं बोल रहा, EU वगैरह में CSGO का सीन. EU वगैरह का तो नेक्स्ट लेवल है. साउथ ईस्ट एशिया की बात कर रहा हूँ मैं. बाकी कंट्रीज के साथ बहुत अच्छा क्या हुआ राउंड में 1 सेकंड
It's 5 on 5. They've got no util to get into the bomb site. CSGO is very low. Flying's tagged up as well. They don't feel like they've got the opportunity to win the round. And if they do lose all of these guns, the half is just cooked for them.
Well, that's actually been a very good scenario. Somehow
क्या राउंड है
the one that got
ग्लोबल
tagged through
जीती
the box
एक
when
बंदा
he planted
जिंदा
the
है उनका
bomb
सिर्फ और सामने
was
5
last
जिंदा है
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in that round.
And
Nice.
now the economy is
मैं
still
होल्ड करा
in
दिया
a
जो
horrible
बैकस्टेप कर रहा था
way
हेलेफ था
for
कैरेमल था
global. We are going to see that AWP passed over
बैकस्टेप कर रहा था
again
ना
to
कैरेमल उसने
Deathmaker,
3 बंदों
but
को होल्ड करा दिया
it's
उधर
just some solid exits.
A
Nice
library
little
के बाहर
line up there as well. Deathmaker and Hellfighter not going to be able to get off that site at all.
यूटिलिटी नहीं था ना
5 alive for Invictus.
उनके
They've got
पास
something
इन्विक्टस के
going
पास
for
0
them.
यूटिलिटी
They
था
need a few more rounds here, or they
इकोनॉमी
could
के
be
बजा
in
दिए
a bit of a
हाँ
rough way.
इकोनॉमी के बजा
Getting
दिए
into the
देखना
second half.
यूटिलिटी कहाँ है एक भी
We're
मॉली
already
नहीं
around
एक भी
11.
नेड नहीं है 5 स्मोक का पता नहीं 4 स्मोक का क्या करेंगे
Global
ये
now
दोनों
looking to
नेड वेड लेने चाहिए
snake
थे
their
इनको
way into apartments. Get through carbs and split towards the A site.
A disastrous half, really, for Invictus. That's sometimes how it goes on the CT side. But even, I don't even know if that's an excuse, you know. They've got a good economy now. They've had
Illusion
a few decent buys.
Aman
honestly.
and
They haven't
Illusion
won
if you
any
want
of them.
to
Global
participate
Esports
in
look so
giveaway
much better.
exclamation
Flying
mark subscribe for giveaway
dispatches of lightning
Marvel
fast, goes
Avenger की
ragdoll
बेटा की
into
giveaway
mid.
कर रहा हूँ
Now Oi challenging short, and he does
2v4
get the kill on the Deathmaker,
नहीं निकलेगा
but
ये
even still, Global Esports
Not
are
possible.
making some inroads.
अगर
Gotten rid
you
of
are
Oi.
not going for free
A
हाँ
lot more to do. Hellranger lurks his way forward, and that's a clean entry onto
नहीं निकलेगा ये
CSGO.
round
Bomb still dropped though.
if you have 5
Destroyer
smokes
will finish
ठीक है
off Caramel before he can do anything.
बट
And
अगर
again,
तुम्हारे
it's
पास
just a
पैसा नहीं है
weird-looking
तो
round,
सिर्फ
isn't it?
स्मोक मत
Global
खरीदो
decides to try and
वो लोग
smash their way up
ने
dig
4
side,
स्मोक
and
लिए एक
Invictus is
मॉली था
waiting
उनके
for it.
पास
It just seemed like the spacing was completely off by Global there.
Yeah, true.
You had Lightning fast jumping out
5
balcony,
लोग
trying to make his way into pit,
हुए हैं
but
अभी
no
तक
one had yet
एलिजिबल
to
मतलब
really
सिर्फ
get
5
up
ने किया
diggity, and then
just give
just
me
ants go marching one by one, and they fall even harder.
हाँ तेरे लक पे
Hoorah.
But Invictus, at least that is another round of the board, only losing 2
क्रॉस नहीं कर
players.
रहा
Oh, he hits that.
I think it was a
Oh.
molly. I think there was a molly on the other side.
हाँ मॉली था
I don't know. Either way, Invictus probably has to get through to 7 or 8 rounds here to sort of salvage the half, in my opinion. It's your own map choice.
अभी क्या हो गया
Can't be letting
रजिस्टर
Global really run away with it here. If Global gets to 9,
मतलब?
it'll be a disappointing half for Invictus.
हाँ
But if they
तेरा
don't get to 9,
तू
it's
एलिजिबल हो
probably
गया
gonna be a disappointing
गिवअवे के
half
लिए
for
एंटर हो
Global.
गया तू
So,
एलिजिबल
fair bit still hanging on the line
गया
for
था
the remainder of this half. CSGO goes for
नहीं
quite
you
an
can
ambitious
see you
push
can
down
see
banana. He's not going to be
अभी
punished
लिखा ही
for it
5 बंदों ने ना
just yet.
सिर्फ
Has he overcommitted? Well, the answer probably there is yes, but it's not going to cost Invictus too much. Viva's watching. The weapon cannot be retrieved by lightning fast, and he will be dispatched off by
7-5
flying. It's 7-5. Invictus
अब
getting on a
चैट
bit of a
देखते हैं
roll
थोड़ा
now.
सा
He's
how
starting
many
to
Indians
feel
does it take
a
to make
little
a
bit more
curry
confident about how they've gone on this CT side, but the job is not yet done.
China India rice
Tactical
oh
timeout
Chinese
for
team
Global
है
Esports. They're recognizing that the momentum is starting to shift.
Nanga's curry was
They're
made
going to look to try and pull it
in
back.
circa oh
Well, Jasage, seemingly, there was a situation there when he
Pakistan
was
will oh
walking
bhai
towards
bhai
the bottom of mid, and I was thinking, hang on,
thoughts on
this
screen
is
switching to
exactly
Valorant
what
and
happened
Infer.
over on
Smart
Dust 2.
move
This is
कितनों ने
exactly what
किया
happened.
गिवअवे
when
के
he
लिए
walked
अभी
out
तक
at
5
B,
ही
didn't
आए हैं
check his
पता नहीं बंदे
corners,
14 व्यूअर्स आ रहे हैं बट वो लिख नहीं रहे
and
आई
fell
थिंक म्यूट
down.
करके बैठे हैं क्योंकि मैं बोल रहा हूँ बहुत ज़्यादा सिर्फ मैच देखना है इसलिए
But,
अभी
looks
5
like,
बंदे
oh,
एलिजिबल
Kev,
मतलब
what are
एंटर
you
किया
doing here? Where'd you come from? Did you see Zasage just?
Don't worry China will destroy poor
We get
kids
a bit
in
of translate
chat Begani
software working
Shading
again,
Abdullah
please,
Devana
production?
India is
Pretty pleased,
banned
thank you.
मस्त मजा आता है इंडियंस के
All right,
toxic
well,
chat
Kev,
पढ़ने
it
में
is great to
smart
have
move
you back. Unfortunately, this
because
next round,
I'll
I
be
told you it's
honest
going to be a dead round, so we're going to have
Stream
a
का
bit of a
CS
chat
का
with
game नहीं चल रहा था
mate Wrath once again.
you can say he's the best aimer
This has
and
been a
all
bit of an up and down first half, hasn't
but
it?
उसका game नहीं चल रहा था
It's
उसको
been
team
looking
नहीं मिल रहा
good
था
for Global,
stable
and only now we started
and
to see
switching to
Invictus coming
Valorant
back into the
is a good
foray.
idea
So,
because for him because
I'm
उसका
wondering,
aim
I mean,
अच्छा
what do you reckon is a pass score here for Invictus? Because I sort of think that they
पानी
need to
लेके आया
get
ठीक है 2 मिनट
all the way
रुको
to 8.
Yeah, I think probably 6. Honestly, I think 6 or 7 is enough for them to kind of roll their way forward and kind of take it on the T side at the moment. It is good to see once again though that Global are doing quite well on the T side at this stage. Obviously, it's a case of sorry, my mic was slipping there. It's just good seeing that they're able to like roll forward, get these entries, and then kind of move forward with that. Individuals are now starting to step up a little bit more. Not something that we saw too much in Dust 2 until later on. It's good that they started nice and strong, but that hunt with 4 weapons, losing 4 weapons in like the 2 rounds ago, definitely hurting their long-term prospects. And I think that was a big weakness that we've seen consistently from them at this stage, is a lack of foresight at the moment, is not understanding, I guess, or looking forward to 1 or 2 rounds ahead, where they go, okay, there's like 5 people alive. Normally I'll be very happy with just going, all right, can we find anything? No, they haven't really committed to the retake. All right, let's fall away and actually keep all the guns up. We can't invest so many resources. The fact that they've done that, drop the next round, this is where they are at the moment, on an eco, or, you know, where they have to cop an eco and allow the CT economy to flourish. Had them on the ropes.
इस सर्वर का इशू चल रहा है क्या? बार-बार वो क्यों कर रहे हैं लोग DC?
When you say they went for the hunt, are you talking about when they were trying to exit site and 4 of them got killed?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. They were literally
like,
just trying to get to banana.
हवा कहाँ
it's
से
like
आ
still
रही
the
है
case is
भाई?
like why is it the case of losing?
Viva का ये वाला round अच्छा था, 3 बंदे निकाले वो round उसने.
In most scenarios, at the end of the day, like how many rounds do you see on a 5-on-5 where 4 people go down while trying to exit?
Nice gaming chair. Dining table वाली chair उठा के लगा रखी है मैंने यहाँ पे.
What kind of util that they did have, they might not have had any, but even then to not get more than a couple of plays into banana is probably pretty egregious.
ये वाले game के बाद करें?
Either way, they can still salvage this half. They can
100%.
still come back and grab themselves.
Exclamation mark subscribe for giveaway, boys.
But, I think,
I'm giving away beta key
sort
of Marvel Avengers.
Taking them a long time
150 views होने वाले हैं stream पे. Nice.
I think it might be pretty tough for global.
Now I know बंदों को क्या चाहिए.
I am still not convinced. I feel like Invictus are still looking like the better team, but they just need to compose themselves because they're doing some pretty silly things
4 second,
here
how
and
are
there.
you?
It does, you know, occasionally turn into a kill, which might be
16-0
traded out,
played.
but it's not really enough. You know, you need to, I guess, have a strong level of investment with your life in situations like that because you've got to keep the money looking pretty good. As you do head forward towards the end of the half, you don't want to have that economy cracked as we do get back into the game.
7-5, 7-2 से 7-5, 5-2 से 7-5 हो गया.
Right to have the better buy here.
Yeah, they should.
4 second is
got
dead.
8.3k on flying, so if
Excel.exe.
we can't get something decent, I'd be very concerned, although I see an M4 on the ground, so that's what he's probably going to be picking up as he runs over toward the A bomb site.
Giving smart था, but why for
And 10
liquid
for Deathmaker. There's a lack
Oh,
of head
मेरे को
armor
idea
for
नहीं
Boy,
है.
which in a round like this is a little bit irresponsible.
इतना मुझे idea नहीं है.
There's no reason not to take head armor
liquid
here.
बड़े टूट करा खेल रहा है नहीं खेल रहा.
So much money on the CT side.
Did I hear a goat?
Chamar, South
swear I just heard
Indians
a
in the
goat.
chat, boys. Nikhil
I
Vignesh
didn't
from
think there were
South.
goats on Inferno.
Nikhil
Anyway,
Nitro Vignesh. Sorry.
Destroyer.
भाई वैसे मैं चमार ही
Not
लग
the
रहा हूँ
goat.
आज. बहुत गंदा सा लग रहा हूँ आज.
Misses that
Cricket की
opening
वजह से.
shot through to second. Big damage with the nades onto Hellranger and Global.
Lockdown की
We're
वजह से
going to
किसी
try
और
to
से
send
बाल कटवाया
Deathmaker out
मैंने.
into bracket, out towards Diggity to try and find
Scam
an
हो गया
entry.
मेरे साथ फिर.
Destroyer still posted on the same line that he's been getting so much work done from.
View.
Deathmaker with a
Okay, अब game
Mac 10
देखते हैं थोड़ा.
flying that he's probably going
तीन
to
है.
have to challenge.
Call back किया उन्होंने. A side खेल रहे हैं. A long
Does
पीछे
have
से
the head
खेलेगा वो.
armor. Oi is a little bit
बनाना
further
उनके
back
पास info
playing
है पूरा.
hits.
अच्छा वो उधर हाइड कर रहा है और हाफ वॉल
Not
से
sure
बंदा
that
पिक
the
कर रहा है
lack of
उनका.
head armor will come into
ठीक है.
effect in this round. That's a nice flash through. Flying
Nice,
is only
nice
able to get
trade.
the 1-for-1 though.
मरना नहीं
Now
चाहिए था
that's
lightning
prompted Oi
fast को
to
वैसे.
push
But
forward a
ठीक है,
little bit
nice
further.
trade.
Grenade goes through, does a bit of damage to Deathmaker.
ये long
Slowing
open कर रखा है
things
उन्होंने.
down for Global Esports,
बनाना के लिए
and
पीछे जा रहा है
I
वो.
think what I would like to see, they've really just been
अगर ये अभी बनाना हिट
happy to
करते हैं तो गेम
commit to
निकल
one
गया.
bomb site.
लिख के दे रहा हूँ अगर ये
Seem
बनाना
like
हिट
they've got
करके
this
इसको मार
preconceived
देते हैं.
notion of what they want to do
बिना
in the
इन
round,
चारों में से कोई
and
मरे
they go for it. They don't slow things down. They
गेम
don't
निकल
do
जाएगा.
much in the mid-round.
नहीं
This time
निकलेगा.
they've tried to do that, but they have given up so much control of Banana that Shasage has such an easy time of dealing with the two that have tried to walk back in there. So I kind of don't mind the idea from Global Esports, but the execution leaving a bit to be desired. That's a good sharp shot from
D2 में भी ये हुआ था
Destroyer.
इनके
Have
साथ.
an opportunity for a second here on
D2 में भी यही हुआ था.
Had he not gotten it, Shasage would have. And you can really start
ये
to
लोग
see
का मैप
Invictus Gaming
कंट्रोल
got
का
this
इशू आ
ball
रहा था.
rolling and it's becoming
कभी
problematic
कैटवॉक
for
छोड़ देते
Global now.
एकदम ही, कभी यूटी छोड़ रहे थे एकदम ही.
I think Hellfighter needs to make up his name. Is
Yeah.
he Health or is he Hellfighter? You can't have it both ways, mate. I'm sorry.
Maybe you should help him decide.
ओ भाई डिस्ट्रॉय कर दिया.
Bloody knee slapper it was.
ओ
In around 14 minutes.
Australian casters are so funny.
So funny.
Anyway, back to the regular schedule.
खुद ही लड़
programming
लेंगे भाई
of
कास्टर्स.
Invictus.
अरे
Destroying two sides.
नीट्रो अगर तेरे को गिव में पार्टिसिपेट करना था
Don't just have a good
एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क
start.
सब्सक्राइब.
Destroyer, he really hasn't moved.
Marvel
has he?
की
He's
beta
just
की
been
giveaway
playing
कर रहा हूँ
jungle
मैं.
with your
At the end of this game.
Surely Global Esports is getting a little bit tired of that by now. It certainly seems like Deathmaker is. But it's not gone particularly easily for Global. It's not one of those rounds where you see the first kill go by the wayside and the rest fall. Invictus very, very clean on shoring that whole defense up. And all of a sudden we're at 7 apiece. This first half feels like it's taken forever. And we're getting right to the end of it.
डीप मॉली आया बनाना फास्ट हिट किया बनाना फास्ट हिट नहीं करने देंगे वो 3v2 ऑलरेडी बी पे 3 खेल रहे थे लोग बी पे 2 ही खेल रहे थे 4v3 DC giveaway DC क्या है
Invictus they do have the main advantage after the initial engagement.
That's scary for Viva. He does just back away into the site. Well backed up by flying for now. Through the smoke he goes.
At
the end of Hellranger, a big spam onto Caramel. It would have been the end of him had flying continued to spray. But he will take a second tap through the smoke and get that one as well. Health on his own.
बोल रहा हूँ ना कोच का जरूरत है ओ भाई 5-7 से चांटा दे दिया
health puns I'm going to use in the second half.
Just wanted to show off that motion. ये हाफ नहीं हारना चाहिए था ग्लोबल के हाथ में था भाई पूरा हाफ स्टार्टिंग में 5-2 6-7-5 8-7 ना कोई बात नहीं 80 साइड निकाल लेगी होप सो ये KNB को इतनी फुटेज क्यों मिल रही है भाई हर ब्रेक से पहले KNB की वो 3K वाली क्लिप चल जाती है हमारे बॉय की गॉड लेवल प्लेस दिखाता हूँ 19 व्यूअर्स हेलो एवरीवन अब ब्रेक चल रहा है उधर ये वाली देखते पेन वाली I wanna do something about it. Oh. I wanna do something about it. Do something about it. अपन जो टूर्नी खेले उसके 2 बंदों को बैक लगा Easy. बड़े मतलब मीडियम वालों में कितना प्यारा लगता हूँ मैं इतना गंदा लग रहा हूँ छोटे वालों में because of my forehead problem ये वाला बहुत स्टूपिड मूव था मरता मरता बचा था मैं साइफर से पता नहीं क्यों डाली है मैंने Do something about it. One more minute. वीडियो पूरी हो जाएगी 1 मिनट में हाँ यहाँ पे 2 बंदे मरे लोगों ने नोटिस नहीं किया मैंने इसलिए डाली थी क्योंकि एक बंदा स्पैम में मर गया उधर प्रॉब्लम्स स्प्लिट सबसे कैंसर मैप है सही है स्प्लिट एक्चुअली हार्ड है खेलना बहुत हार्ड मैप है मेरे को स्प्लिट सबसे हार्ड लगता है ये बहुत फनी था भाई मेरे को रजिस्टर नहीं हुआ दिमाग पे कि वो बंदा मर गया देखना मुझे मेरे को रजिस्टर नहीं हुआ थोड़ी देर ये मर कैसे गया? अगर अपनी लॉबी ना हो भाई, मैं मोस्टली सोलो ही खेलता हूँ। जो जहर होता है ना वैलोरेंट के अंदर, बंदे बात ही नहीं करते। वो देखा है तुम लोग ने, जेट रिवाइव मी वाला मीम? बहुत फनी है वो। 7 मिनट, बहुत फनी है भाई ये मीम।
Revive me, Jet, revive me. Jet, revive me.
कर दे गिव अवे।
Jet, revive me. Use your
चलो
ulti,
हाँ,
Jet.
गिव अवे ये गेम के बाद करते हैं ना, ये गेम पूरा हो जाए। हाफ हुआ है अभी, थोड़े और बंदे आ जाएंगे।
One enemy remaining.
Jet, come on, Jet, revive me.
ये पूरा बाद में देखेंगे, अभी मैच चालू हो गया।
By Global,
बहुत
then
फनी है वो,
Invictus
बहुत
remembered how to
फनी
play
है।
the game and really how to put a stop to Global. It all started with the damaging the economy. They managed to keep a lot of the rounds very close that Global won, and Invictus eventually had that round loss bonus worked up in the end and just really tore them to shreds. But as we do go into the second pistol, let's see if Global can even up the odds and make it 8-8, maybe get into
पिस्टल
the
राउंड
lead.
जीत लो ग्लोबल, मजा आ जाएगा। पिस्टल राउंड में बहुत अच्छा है ग्लोबल।
Two sets of
T2 में
utility
भी
purchased already.
एक पिस्टल राउंड आ रहे थे, एक पहला वाला जीते थे वो लोग ग्लोबल, और ये मैप में भी, हाँ इस ये मैप में भी पिस्टल जीते ये लोग आई गेस।
Looks like we do see the 3-2 split as well. Global sending 3 players over
ब्लॉक हो गया
towards the B
कैरेमल।
site with some util to go for the aggressive peaks.
सेकंड मिड कंट्रोल है
Big
इनके
play for the
पास,
retake.
मिड
Looks
आ
like
रहा
it's
है,
gonna be a fast
फ्लैश आया,
approach though from Invictus. Straight up
ये
bracket.
लॉन्ग की तरफ गया।
Wrap
ओह
around to Modo as the Sage finds a first onto Health, who's gone straight
सीटी हिट
down.
कर दिया इन्होंने तो।
Banana without paying any attention to Logs at all, and that is going to be his first
पहलू के साथ
mistake.
दोनों
Beaver as
पिस्टल
well,
राउंड
just
जीते हैं मैप
damaging
में।
the other two
ओह
B players. Now all of a sudden this is going to be lightning fast, and Caramel
Nice.
trying to come in from Banana on the flank.
ये राउंड
but
गया
Sage
मेरे
is
हिसाब
here
से,
at
ग्लोबल
the
कैट्स
ready.
हैं नहीं जीत रहे।
This has been a pretty crazy pistol round. Kausage gets lightning fast.
एक्सपेक्ट ही नहीं किया उन लोग ने कि वो सीटी भी जा सकते हैं।
I don't know how Invictus have gotten into the B
ये लोग
bomb
तो
site
छोड़ दिया
so
उन्होंने, उनको लगा
damn
कि
quickly.
बॉयलर से
They
ए शॉट ही
literally
आएंगे,
run
क्योंकि वो जो
all
फ्लैश
the way
किया ना
around the
उसने,
world and they've gotten
वो
into the
फ्लैश
A
ए
bomb
शॉट का
site.
था,
I
ए
mean, it
शॉट
feels like they've gotten into the B bomb site
कार्ट
rather
और ए
faster than
शॉट का
Global
था।
even got there.
Yeah, it's a matter of Invictus
इसलिए
just
उन्होंने ये
worrying
लॉन्ग
about
छोड़ के आ
what
गए
was in
उधर।
front of them rather than what was behind them. A lot of the time when you see some teams go for these B splits, they'll leave 1 or 2 in CT, try
निकाल
to
तो
kill the
सकता है कैरेमल।
rotations. But because it's
Nope.
a pistol, you really just have
Oh.
to worry about what's in front of you. Make sure that the
मेरे को
strat
लगा
that you're trying to
कैरेमल
make
मरा।
work does work. And look,
Okay.
it's gone back to the 1-on-1, but
No
Invictus
time.
already bought so much time. Caramel gets away
Webcam
with a
disconnected.
kit, with some armor, and with his life, as well as the P250. So he doesn't even have to go for the upgrade here in the second if he doesn't want to. Whereas the rest of the boys may just buy some extra armor, maybe some pistols around him. But the disciplined approach would be just to save. Give yourselves the best possible chance heading into round number 18. And it's just one upgraded pistol. Oh, it's not even an upgraded pistol, it's P2K. That always gets me. P2K, P250, both looking very
Sorry
similar
boys,
there.
वेबकैम
on the
डिस्कनेक्ट हो
UI.
गया था।
Couldn't a P2000 do more damage than
थोड़ा
a
एक्साइट हो गए,
P250?
ओवर
Like,
would
कनेक्ट कर
make
गए, पुश
sense.
करके।
2000
हाँ
is a bigger
सीटी
number.
Bigger number.
Therefore,
वो लोग का वही
better.
कम्युनिकेशन
But
वाला
then it's like
दिक्कत था,
with cameras, you know, cameras, you got the
Because
5D and then you got the 500.
ए लॉन्ग पे कोई बंदा नहीं था उनका,
5D, the
और
lower
सीटी से
number
उन्होंने रोटेशन
seems to
स्टार्ट कर दिया
be
ये सोच के कि बॉयलर
way
टू
more
ए
expensive.
शॉट आ
Well,
रहा है।
apparently the USP is
Toilet
better
to
than
shot था नहीं,
whatever Invictus
CT
had
में
as well,
थोड़ा
because
दिक्कत
they've
हो गया।
just managed to find a couple of
Although
kills
एक
with
kill
those.
मिला
It
था
was
CT वालों को।
AKs, Mac. They had 2 AKs.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they died to the USPs.
ओह,
And now the 2 AKs are in the hands of Globe. What?
And similarly,
all
the
these
lower
old
amount
subscribers।
of weapons there
Nope.
seem to have a
तो
higher
22 व्यूवर्स
opportunity
आ रहे हैं अभी मेरे को,
at the top
कोई
of
भी पुराना
Banana,
सब्सक्राइबर
managing to
नहीं
come
है
out
गेस।
on
एक तू है
with the victory.
और बस एक तू
But
ही
even
है।
still, there's a chance for Global
और
in the
अगर ड्यूरॉन
round.
देख रहा है तो
But if
ड्यूरॉन है,
Caramel can
निखिल देख रहा है तो
stay
निखिल
on
है,
a good line here. Oh,
और इल्यूजन
AK
है
retrieved, but
बस।
Destroyer, he's going to go down as well. So it's a very costly round for Invictus. And if Caramel can throw that AK away, throw all his weapons away, make sure there's no chance for Invictus to
अरे
get an upgrade
बंदे
straight
फुल
back.
स्क्रीन करके म्यूट करके बैठे हैं,
Actually, I don't think he's doing that. He's just
इनको
going for
मैच
the round.
देखना है, मुझे बोलते हुए नहीं
He's
सुनना।
got a defuse kit, so maybe fair enough, but he doesn't have any
मैं
head
भी बहुत
armor.
पुराना सब हूँ,
The Mac
आता नहीं है
10's
भाई तू
gonna
कभी भी
be
स्ट्रीम पे,
picked up
फर्स्ट
by
टाइम आया
flying.
तू।
I don't think they're going to get both of the AKs. They won't.
Just kidding.
Look, that was a really weird round again. I don't know what's going on for Invictus some of these times. But look, they get through it, so
7 से आगे बढ़ो
can't complain too
ग्लोबल,
much, I guess.
7 पे अटक गई यार।
Full buy coming through from Global Esports. Deathmaker onto
Follow
and then
age,
boys
ये
should be
क्या होता
buying
है bro?
armor here as well. There is
Commands
absolutely
बता
no
देता हूँ मैं
utility
कौन-कौन
at
सी है।
all on that CT side. They've got smokes, 4 smokes. That's all they've got really to delay. There's no incendiaries, no HE nades, so banana control should be pretty easy for Invictus.
क्या कर रहे हो bro?
Good flashbang from
आ जाओ पीछे आ जाओ बस.
That does net a kill for health.
अरे भाई भाई.
Deathmaker rather, with the assistance of health.
Nightbot, Stream Element, Streamlabs सब डाल दिया मैंने. मैं तो 4 साल पुराना चैनल भी नहीं है मेरा ड्यूरन.
And it's just Deathmaker
2018 starting में बनाया था मैंने चैनल. हाँ नहीं रहता YouTube पे इतना Twitch पे.
Just trying to throw some utility over towards the A site, keep Global guessing at this point. Hellranger going deep into CT will have a fast rotation to beat.
1B, 180 rotation.
Deathmaker on 53 HP has to hold strong. He's got an M4 with 16 bullets in the clip.
CT वाले rotate मारना. Pro CT वाले.
That could be a crucial factor. He might not even
Baller info ले लिया फिर भी CT वाला rotate नहीं किया. थोड़ा सा late हो गया rotation. नहीं हुआ
ready to send it straight in. There's the God Flash. There is the initiation.
Now they've just run on in. They haven't been tagged at all through the smoke there, and one goes right.
हो जाएगा retake possible है.
Deathmaker, so he's not going to be able to do too much here.
Retake possible है.
Hiding inside of it though.
Util क्या है? Util एक smoke है सिर्फ.
Denied a bomb plant. Ranger a 1-for-1. I'm not sure how favourable that really is for Global. They need every man alive they can get to make this retake happen. No util at all, and while you're still hanging on to a molly, which is going to dump right at the feet of CT spawn. No way Global Esports can get him through there. At least not now. It does take the challenge, flying, whiffing a few shots, but at the end of the day, timer is running out, and Global do have to speed things up. It's down to 1v1. Fever. He'll hide behind the smoke here. He won't even peek until he touches the bomb, and by then, it's going to be too late to defuse anyway.
निकाल देगा.
Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Right around the corner, a wise decision.
उसने scope किया था क्या? इनको आवाज नहीं आया scope अगर किया तो.
Took way too long to tap the bomb. He was jumping all around it.
UTA moment.
Just didn't make the sound. Didn't force Viva out. And because he took so long, there was just no opportunity to secure the round. And regardless, at the end there, would have taken a catastrophic whiff.
Oh भाई 5 नेट. हेलो 5 नेट का क्या करने वाले हैं?
That round in the bag.
Oh, mid or banana need.
7-12 should be the scoreline, but Global on the pistols before did a very good job. Lightning fast.
$1,500 waste.
Huge amount of damage from the nade. Hellranger only finds one with the
बहुत कम
P250.
damage
The round's almost over already. Deathmaker and health here over towards Boiler. It's going to be the 2-man setup flying. Thorough with the clearance, and there it is. 12 on the board for Invictus.
Bro, losing streak.
In the second half.
Yeah, not really too much to say about that round.
7-4 या 7-5 था. 12-7 हो गया अभी.
That kind of gameplay that I thought we almost needed to see in this matchup from Invictus. You know, kind of back yourselves in this game. They are the better side. I don't know that they necessarily did that until about halfway through the first half of Inferno here, at least. But now Invictus seems to be really on a roll. They've gone into the full rifle setup. They're not interested in an AWP on the T side at all. It's going to be 2 AWPs on the CT side, though, for Global. And finally, the CT economy is providing enough for Global to get a bit of utility in the back pocket. That's a good start for Deathmaker. Invictus may not find it so easy to get through a buy like this. That's what they did in the previous round against Global Esports. Big split from the T's. 2 up into sandbags. A couple just watching for any pushes on the A-bomb site. No reason for Global Esports to push right now, though.
Comms leak.
Advantage. They can sit tight.
Comms.
Oh.
बहुत गंदी communication है. दिख रहा है. गंदी तो नहीं. Communication properly नहीं कर रहे हो. बस comms ही चाहिए. क्या चल रहा है? किसकी? Global की या Invictus की?
There's a position of lightning fast. No mollies to force him out of the pit, but even so, he will sit there.
Smoke लेके बैठा है वो हाथ में. molly आता था.
Might be able to play the one way.
कम से कम कास्ट तो कर ले. बड़वे जाके ट्विच पे देख लेना. कास्टिंग ही देखनी है तो.
Enough to trade it out. It's Destroyer in the 1v4. Get a solid first map on that AWP.
Lightning. Need है ना lightning पे need क्यों नहीं कर रहा?
This round in particular. There it is, lightning fast, finds a nice angle. Nice line from Hay. And Global, they're back on the board. 8-12, there's their first round for the second half.
Hello,
they're looking to try and get back into the game quick. Smart, double op setup seems to be the answer.
Indian matches की stream पे ज़्यादा views आते हैं. मैंने वही notice किया था.
Well, sometimes, I guess, if the rifles aren't working.
हैवान की 30 वॉचिंग आती है जब वो CS या वेलो खेलता है. आज उसकी 200 वॉचिंग आ रही थी. तो I thought मैं भी कर लेता हूँ.
Ja. Ja, das ist gut.
Ja, yo.
Ja, yo.
Ja, yo.
Oh,
wow, that's a nade.
क्या nade था?
That's one grenade.
That's a huge amount of damage, just like a whole 100.
Time to report. Oh, I toxic.
Don't normally get that much from
Toxic Bangorian.
Invictus are going to have to slow things down again. They're really struggling at the start of these rounds, but Destroyer catches Caramel. Was that? Wasn't? Yeah, it must have been a spam down carpet through the wall.
Caramel उधर बैठा क्यों था जब वो दिख रहा है उसको spam मार रहा है?
Bit of a soft death there for Global Esports, and they'll be
walls, guys.
Deal with that.
Walls.
Again, apartments. One of those positions where you can just get some free kills without seeing anyone. Hellfighter.
Nice.
Peeks out at the perfect moment.
ये B rotate क्यों कर रहे हो? Hello. Nice. B जा रहे city वाला rotation भी.
Flying. Did have Destroyer there who might go for a late trade, might be able to deny these rotations, but I think it's made a bit of noise. It's actually
और कैसा है रक्षित?
Triggered a rotation from Invictus straight back to the A site.
Not a bad rotation at all either.
अरे रक्षित अपना market खुला है क्या आज? City side वाला market.
They are boosted up on the balcony and in pit, which is
रहते को ध्यान है तो.
A couple of pretty strong positions.
At China versus India CSGO.
Spray down for Hellfire. He can't control the recoil enough.
अरे वीरेश,
giveaway
कर रहा मैं अगर if you want to participate.
Bomb side that Invictus really would have liked to have.
Till 6 आज खुला है, आज Independence Day इसलिए पूछ रहा हूँ.
Still hanging in the balance. Defuse kit for Hell Ranger. Global Esports quick on the rotate here as well, and Deathmaker's position seems pretty unknown for Beaver. If he keeps walking forward, he's a free kill.
Oh, bit of a whiff, but he brings it back, and Deathmaker now. I've actually spotted him on the jiggles. Our Sage has to take a fight, but he peeks out at the worst moment as Hell Ranger comes out on the balcony, and that is going to be a pretty easy-looking retake, all things considered. Global, they are just making sure that they can get both AWPs, swapping one across and going to find the other from the balcony. There it is, 9 on the board, and Global.
डाल दिया मैंने.
They are still
India versus
this
China
game.
Let's go.
But at the moment, 3 rounds in the deficit.
तो क्या? अरे मैं कह रहा था तेरे को गिवअवे में पार्टिसिपेट करना है तो एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क सब्सक्राइब. उसका मार्वल एवेंजर्स की बीटा की गिवअवे कर रहा मैं भी.
Invictus.
24 watching. Hello.
Rounds where you're like,
Hello.
oh, there's not much in it.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a pretty big round.
मैच देखने आए सब लोग.
Global fighting for 2. Kills the HB. I don't know about this one for Invictus. Bit of pistol armor.
They've had some really clean deagle rounds tonight though, so let's see if they can do it again.
Pranit, you also. Nice. कितने लोग हो गए अभी?
Confidence, certainly not the thing that's lacking for Invictus.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 लोग हो गए. Nice. Team Labs क्यों? Team Labs में participate कर लिया भाई.
Matter of time. Invictus contacting into B now.
There's a lot of utility there.
Suresh eligible कैसे हो गया? सुरेश ने तो लिखा ही नहीं. यहाँ पे eligible लिखा रहा है.
Now you're going to see that util thrown in. It's making it pretty easy for Global Esports. Very nice incendiary.
Hello.
Chucked down on the ground by Hell Ranger.
भाई डीगल्स बहुत तगड़ी चला रहे हैं यार इनविक्टस वाले. Viva, Oix, nice. Good round. Time to come back. Let's go 7-12 से 10-12. Nice. Puron, you are already eligible. ये मैच के एंड पे करेंगे अपन. मेरे को आज सुबह ही मेल आया. एक एक्स्ट्रा की दे रहे हैं हम आपको.
Like, okay.
एक और की था कल मैं रात को करने वाला था गिवअवे बट मेरे एक फ्रेंड का बर्थडे था तो मैंने उसको दे दिया just to make his day good. उसका बर्थडे था तो मैंने उसको दे दिया गिवअवे के लिए. नहीं किया. फिर आज सुबह वापस मेल आ गया उनका कि we are giving you extra key so that you can play with the friend. मैंने कई वाली गिवअवे कर देंगे. क्या कर रहे हैं ये लोग? रन बूस्ट.
Aggressive through carps, might find one for free.
अरे मेरे को एक शॉट दिखाओ ना. क्या कर रहे हो लोग दोनों? वो नाइस.
That's going to be, yep, another freebie.
की मिलती कैसे है वैसे? की के लिए इंटेल की इंटेल की वेबसाइट नहीं स्क्वायर एनएक्स. स्क्वायर एनएक्स की वेबसाइट पे अप्लाई कर रहा हूं. जो टाइम निकल चुका है.
Invictus is kind of running out of ideas on this T side. They're sort of just walking around the map trying to find picks here and there, and it's not working.
Just very disjointed.
ये तो पूरा क्लियर हो गया है. 5v3 नाइस.
Against Vici.
भी एग्जीक्यूट कर रहे हैं. फ्लैश आएगा अभी एंट्री वाला. आया फ्लैश
Raw individual skill might be enough to get them through a few rounds, but is
Nice.
it enough to get them through another 4 on this T side?
Very
At the moment,
nice.
it's really not looking like it.
रिलीज पे भी चले नहीं बीटा है बीटा में चलेगा रिलीज पे 3000 का गेम ऐसे थोड़ी दे देंगे वो गेम कितने की है गेम अभी लॉन्च नहीं हुई सितंबर 5 को लॉन्च हो रही है आई थिंक आई एम नॉट श्योर और गेम आई थिंक स्टीम पे प्री ऑर्डर पे 3000 का वो ए जा रहा है बट सेकंड मिड कंट्रोल लेके बैठा है लेफ्ट नाइस गुड गेम गुड राउंड
There's no reason with 30 seconds on the clock to have your knife
अप डाउन्स आ रहे हैं ग्लोबल में कौन मतलब कंसिस्टेंटली राउंड्स नहीं निकाल रहे फ्लो टूट जाता है इनका बीच में क्या प्यारा शॉट था ये
Maybe he thought he crunched the numbers, thought he counted the utility.
डिस्ट्रॉयर बेचारा
Thought he had the knowledge that 3 of the CT players
ए लॉन्ग पे कोई नहीं था क्या इनका कोई देखा नोटिस किया तो बताना मेरे को क्योंकि 2 बॉयलर थे एक अपार्ट था ये बताना अगर उनका ए लॉन्ग पे कोई था क्या
Anyway, Oi did what he could because the rest of the boys fell for
मिड
3
नेड
that
आया
round,
मिड नेड
so
किसी को नहीं पड़ा
congrats to him for at least finding 2 kills. It's better than nothing. But Invictus now on the edge of
रैंप होल्ड
losing this lead.
और
About to be
सेकंड
12
मिड
to 12 as global.
और आप
have
कब
a
खेल रहे
very
हो
much
इंटरनेशनल
superior
लेवल में भाई इंटरनेशनल लेवल तेरा इंडिया लेवल का भी गेम नहीं है
Could make equalizing quite easy.
वो नो 11 12 yep
Contacting up Diggity now. Invictus, they spot Hellfighter.
ग्लोबल
Lucky
esports
Fast
popping
bailing him
off
out, pulls the knife out
भाई
though,
क्या
and
पक
Hellfighter
खेल रहे हैं क्या ये ऐसे क्यों नाइफ निकाल के घूम रहा है
pay him back again, but it's going to be flying.
मस्त शॉट
On
मार
to
रहा है भाई
Dirty D.
डीगल ही चलाते हैं सिर्फ पेल रहे हैं डीगल से
Victors need to kind of keep the global esports economy honest here. More kills would be very, very nice.
Yeah,
Being
peak kill,
able
I
to do a
think,
particularly
हाँ।
good job of it in the gun rounds, at least with the pistols.
I
They're
think
finding
अच्छा
picks
player
here and
है
there. There's another
लेवल
one.
0 में था या
That's
नहीं
what
ई
I'm
समुराई
talking
में
about.
था
They could actually get a bomb plant down now, Invictus.
पहले
It's a quick flick from Caramel, but it doesn't connect. Double
Triple.
orb retake may not be so easy. Difficulty for Invictus
गेमर्स
is
की
they
कमी
haven't
नहीं है
had bomb
इंडिया में भाई
actually on the site. Flying was the one in pit.
What's going on here?
They're still not planting the bomb.
Well, they threw the bomb across to site because Flying wanted pit control. Oi then was forced
लाइब्रेरी
to
वाला
cross
क्रॉसिंग
that
देख रहा होता
library
ना
line
अभी
again, which they knew the AWP was on, so
प्लांट
it
रुक
was a
सकता था
very
बट
dangerous
उनको
dance
थोड़ी
to
पता है
death.
कि C4 उधर
However,
पड़ा है
works out for the moment.
obviously.
Deathmaker, 4
ए भाई
HP,
भाई
go
भाई भाई
down, bink through the wall. That's going to be a nice little way to get back into it. Flying, swinging.
क्या
No
कर रहा है
one
DM
there to trade. What is going on, Global?
गलत खेल
Get
रहा है
yourselves together.
ई
Point
समुराई
goes down. It's pretty late though. Time
इनका
out
मेरे
is
को
really ticking away.
प्लेयर्स किस
Luckily,
हिसाब से
Oi
उन्होंने
is
पिक
dealt
किया मेरे को
with
समझ नहीं
cleanly
आया
by
था
Hellranger, and they'll know
तो इतने
exactly
2 या
where
3 तो टीम
Flying is.
निकाल दिए एम एट
He's going to try and
अच्छा
get
लाइक
aggressive.
हाँ
Pushes up into the smoke. Tap on the defuse. I don't think he's got much of a chance now. He really just has to spam the defuse. He's not doing it. Global wins the round.
What's going on, Invictus? That's not the first time they've miscommunicated where the bomb was planted.
यार डॉग शिट रोटेशन हाँ डेथ मेकर अगर
Flying just
डेथ
it
मेकर
seemed
पहले
like
तो
he
उसको
had this
इतना ओपन में होके
assumption
साइड
that they
देखना ही नहीं
weren't
चाहिए था
sticking the
वो ऑफ से
defuse.
साइड देख रहा
He didn't do anything
साइड
to
देख रहा
stop
था
it,
और
just
अगर वो
shot a
साइड
couple
देख रहा है तो
bullets at
बेंच
the
में
wrong
उसको कवर दो ना
position,
पिट से
mind you.
Invictus
Obviously
did so
pit में एक
much
बंदा
work
होगा
to get into that round, and
देख
then they let it slip so
वो
softly.
कंफ्यूज हो गया
Yeah.
उधर ये क्या हुआ
We've seen a few of those
रेड
tonight
मार
from
दे
Invictus. They
हट
really
फुसली
need to lock these ones
मैच
down
के
to
बाद
play to
देखता हूँ
win.
मैं
And that's just not what I'm seeing at the moment from them. Global.
और ये बंदे
doing a much better
सिर्फ उसके
job.
लिए आए हैं
But a
मैच
lot
के
of these
लिए
rounds
चले
feel
जाएंगे
different.
मैच खत्म होते ही
Deathmaker working for
रेड
this one.
करूंगा तो यहाँ से भी चले जाएंगे
Solid pick
इनको सिर्फ मैच
onto
देखना है
Zoursage. No one close to him to
They didn't
trade
know
though.
where was
All
the bomb.
it was one flash. The window flash for banana control.
या फ्लाइट को फ्लाइंग को पता ही नहीं था कि प्लांट
Flying
किधर हुआ है
so wide.
ऑल्दो यू कैन सी इन मिनी मैप बट रेडार में बट उतना एक्यूरेट नहीं होता
It's just disjointed.
Yeah.
जेलस
Like
एलिमेंट
what you said
कैसा है
earlier, where
रेडार
you said Invictus don't seem like they're really playing to win at the moment.
रैलो खेलेगा क्या रात
They're
को
playing the game,
शायद
Yeah.
but they're not kind of cutthroat. They have
रात
these
को या फिर
opportunities,
शाम
they're
को
not
आई
taking
डोंट नो
advantage of it. They're not even seeming to
I'll
really
message you
play
अगर मैं
to
खेलता हूँ
as much as they probably could have. That is pretty unlucky for Flying.
सही में
Nice spray for Oi. Finally a
लेफ्ट
bit
में
of
कर दिया राइट में
something.
कर दिया बीच में जहाँ बंदा था उधर
Still
नहीं
down
गया
a player.
रात को ठीक है
What's
कितना
the
बजे
utility
खेलता है
out
वो?
on that B bomb site? Global
थोड़ा
Esports
sleeping
are
schedule
doing a
ठीक
good
करना
job.
है।
They're up to 12,
सुबह
12.
6 बजे
Economy's
6:30 बजे
looking
सोया हूँ मैं
okay.
आज
Can they get over the line though against Invictus? I mean, we've been
तो मैं
talking
रात
a
को
lot
मोस्टली टाइम पे
about
सोऊंगा आज
Invictus in this matchup, but in reality, this is just as big for Global Esports.
Nice.
If they can get a win over Invictus,
नहीं रे क्या
well,
कर
that's
रहा
going
है
to be huge, but that down to a 2-on-2.
मैं लेट ही आऊँगा. Okay.
Here we go.
Ball कर रहा है निकल
See
के
some of
मारो
that
साले को.
cutthroat nature. They need to finish this one off. They need to
भाई
clean it up.
पग्स में होता है ये. हॉबिट के ऊपर फ्लैश तो मैं निकल के स्मोक से मारता हूँ. भाई क्या गॉड्स है यार ग्लोबल के अंदर कसम से. सांस नहीं लेने दे रहे हैं. 7-12 था. 6 राउंड से सांस नहीं लेने दी इनविक्टस को भाई. गांड मार रखी है साले.
They do such a good job at playing to the side.
करता है क्या अभी?
Just continually losing these rounds.
Opponents playing KC. कैरेमल मस्त खेल रहा है भाई. एस था क्या? नहीं 4K 3K.
Where's the communication? Where's the ears?
या तो कोई ट्रिगर हो गया ये लोग की टीम में इनविक्टस में.
Anyway,
भयंकर वाला ट्रिगर हो गया और वो बात नहीं कर रहे प्रॉपर्ली.
Global doing a very good job to punish.
कभी-कभी कर लेता हूँ मेरा रैंडमली जब मूड होता है.
Let's see if they can take this map. Let's see if they can take it anymore.
लाइटनिंग ने सीटी से हाँ कैरेमल ने फ्लैश दिया होगा. अरे होता है ना अपने साथ भी कभी-कभी कि जा स्मोक से निकल मैं फ्लैश कर रहा हूँ तो बिना सोचे निकल जाते हैं अपन भी. वैसा ही हुआ रहेगा पक्का क्योंकि इतना स्टूपिड मूव नहीं करता वो. पग वाला मूव है यार. हॉबिट के ऊपर फ्लैश कर रहा हूँ बंदों के पास भी हो रहा है निकल के मार रहे हैं. ऐसे थोड़ी होता इतना पग वाला मूव था. कोई नहीं राउंड निकला ना.
I mean, if you're not able to get picks early on in the round, maybe
बनाना फेक कर रहा है वो.
just set a default.
Second mid boiler control है इनका.
down a little bit.
पैसे खेल रहे हैं. इनविक्टस का भी ये सेटअप था जब वो लोग बॉयलर हिट कर रहे थे. इनविक्टस का भी सीटी साइड ये सेटअप था. एक ए लॉन्ग 2 साइड. बस इस बार उनका नंबर 4 लाइब्रेरी खेल रहा है.
Yeah, Global. Over on D2, we're having a bit of a struggle on the CT side. This time it's Invictus, but the dry push into A. Solid crossfire needs to be broken though. Health fired up, peeking out from behind default flying.
Sir, hello.
Solo, the other
you can't miss.
Will be able to find a bit of lightning fast.
Oh bhai.
Almost the third. There it is. Solid hold on site and Global
Amazing
now
edging
closer to the W.
LAN match. नहीं LAN नहीं है online है. Online tournament है.
I can hear Pilly outside. Thoroughly enjoying this game.
I think he's about as tilted as we are.
He is having a great
open qualifiers से open qualifiers तो वैसे भी online ही होता है. Nice. अच्छा round lightning. Yara.
Mitch, if you are tuned in, feel free to come and give us your thoughts.
You don't want that giggling Gertie on the commentary.
Giggling Gertie.
Yeah.
By lightning
क्यों? Managed to get himself an entry. Invictus game and they finally started off.
Be open हो गया उनके लिए.
And this
वैसे दो बंदे हैं BB पे.
Right back. Caramel's also got one again. Picks on both sides of the map. Invictus, they had an opportunity.
पता नहीं क्या हुआ. मेरे को लगा कोलेट मिला बट कोलेट नहीं था. पता नहीं क्या था ये. मिड पे मारा. डेथ मेकर ने बॉयलर से डीप मिड मारा है guess. और
And the big man has joined us as well to give us his thoughts because
कैरेमल ने तो बनाना में लिया ही साफ दिख रहा था
he won't have a
POV
chance to watch these games. He won't have a chance to.
कैरेमल यहाँ कैसे आ गया?
This is ridiculous. Like these last couple of rounds has just been crazy.
सच में क्या ही हो रहा है भाई?
Trying to complete a 2-on-4.
Weird सा game है.
This gun round just broke me, guys. Like
we could hear.
14-12. Hello.
Up Nana. No flash into mid, and then that post plant 2 gun rounds ago.
इसको पोजी चेंज करना चाहिए नंबर 5 को साइड से. लेफ्ट ने मारा. डेथ मेकर मारा.
Maybe.
No. Don't pick. Side वाला मार देगा.
Solo on HP, but Hellway just
nice.
posted on the line.
Lightning.
And Global.
Peak अच्छा था but स्प्रे हक दिया बनाना में.
rounds in a row is this now?
उसका किल होना चाहिए था वो. DM ने बनाना पे मारा. कैरेमल ने. Oh okay.
It's 8 rounds in a row.
Oh my god.
पोटैटो सा रखा है मेरा अभी. कॉफी नहीं पी मैंने आज.
And they are hitting everything.
1 बजे तो उठा था मैं.
Mitch, can they do it?
Yeah,
obviously अभी क्या बाकी क्या रह गया?
Look at them go. They've got such good money. The double orbs are clearly working
for them.
Hey man,
8 राउंड निकाल दिए उन्होंने बेंच लाइन में.
Double orbs with one flash bang between 5 players. How to go for you?
अरे भाई.
Just tell me how it's going for him.
बहुत पग वाला गेम खेल रही है Invictus. और ये उनका मैप पिक था.
Very much at Pilski cast for your thoughts on
without flash, without molly mid. See? Try pick कर रहे हैं. Throw कर रहे हैं लोग.
What am I watching, man? Losing his mind at how great these AWP shots are. Invictus.
Opper से निकाल दिया रे. डबल ऑप इनका बहुत OP है.
This time realizes he can shoot right back. There's minimal position for flying. Sitting in Destroyer finds one.
Anti-flash.
Find anything for Invictus in the round. And it's going to be the 2v4 now. Lightning fast boosted up. It's the double CT setup. Molly goes down. But this is another one for free.
इतना ड्राई क्यों खेल रहे हैं? Irritate हो रहा है मेरे को ये देख के.
That bomb's still down on site.
Oh,
Denies
nice
the
shot.
flank, but the other three are here. They don't realize that bomb is down, but surely they do now. As Lightning Fast swings in, he's gonna be caught with utility. Viva picks that
Throw
AWP
मत
up,
करो
but
भाई.
now he wants to clutch this one and keep
Hero flash
Invictus
वही
in
ना.
the game.
ये क्या गेम है? इसका फ्लैश अभी तक है. राउंड स्टार्टिंग से अभी तक बचा रखा है इसने अपना फ्लैश.
Gets back across the site. Has collected the bomb now, but sure.
नहीं रे.
This is so dangerous.
क्या चालू है ये?
Oh, that'll be that. There we go.
GG.
Global Esports, they've finally done it. Put an end to the pain for Invictus Gaming. I really don't
Boys,
know what that
जो भी
second half
chat में
was in.
Pro amazing खेली Global.
Not anywhere near enough. Global Esports have picked
क्या
up their
CS
first
दिखाया है भाई Global ने. इन्फर्नो में इंडिया को हरा सकता है क्या कोई? इन्फर्नो मिराज. अभी मिराज है नेक्स्ट. ओ फक मिराज है नेक्स्ट. मजा आएगा. मजा आएगा. मिराज है नेक्स्ट. नाइस. गिव अवे टाइम गाइस. एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क सब्सक्राइब और गिव अवे. कोई बचा है तो फटाफट कर दो. देन आई विल बी रोलिंग. एलिमेंट को एलिजिबल कर दो. प्रणव को कर दो. नहीं लोग ने लिखा नहीं ना. सुरेश ने नहीं लिखा था. एलिमेंट ने नहीं लिखा था. टोल्ड यू इंडियन इन्फर्नो. सही में अभी क्या निकाला है उन्होंने. 12-7 से 16-7 पे गेम एंड किया है ग्लोबल ने. क्या गॉड्स हैं. ग्लोबल जीता इल्यूजन. I never won a giveaway in my life and I don't think I ever will. It's okay रे. Giveaways are just for fun. Exclamation subscribe. प्रणव eligible हो गया. Boys fast. If anyone wants to, I'll be. ये 130 पे कर दूंगा मैं. जब रिटर्निंग इन 130 हो जाएगा ना तभी कर देगा मैं. विंडो ओपन है. हेड बॉस है. तू खेलता नहीं है पीसी पे साले. करना तू भी करता है. रोल वाला खोलता हूँ. 130 15 seconds. Okay, no one seems interested. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, ये वाला तो विंडो इधर का है. OBS 130. Okay. Roll it. अरे NCS. Let's go. कैसे मिलता है गिवअवे? नाइटबॉट से कर रहा था ब्रो. Let's go NCS. अरे कोई नहीं रे. ओके. NCS में कुछ टीम पे मैसेज करना. एक ही कोड था. हाँ एक ही कोड था. अरे इट्स ओके रे प्रणित. विल डू मोर गिवअवेज. प्रणित क्या बोल रहा हूँ. हर्षल मेरे को मैसेज कर टीम पे. क्या प्यारा म्यूजिक है. मेरे पास प्लगइन था ना म्यूजिक वाला. हटा दिया मैंने. गिव इट. अभी कीज होने भी तो चाहिए अनदर गिवअवे के लिए. तेरे को नहीं चाहिए क्या? गिव टू प्रणित. ओके प्रणित यू वॉन द गिवअवे. मैसेज मी ऑन स्टीम इंस्टाग्राम. प्रणित तू तो वैसे इंस्टा पे फॉलो करता है बट बाकी भी कर लेंगे. ओके. NCS बोल रहा है प्रणित को दे दो. प्रणित नॉट गोना प्ले ब्रो. व्हाट द फक वॉइस. व्हाट द फक. रीरोल. अरे मैंने एक तो वो बंद और कर दिया. वन मोर गिवअवे. लेट्स गो. वेट ड्यूरन. अबे यार मैंने वो बंद कर दिया. थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम उधर हो गया. अरे यार क्लिक्स. अरे क्लिप्स नहीं देखा ना तो इंस्टा पे. तेरे ग्रुप देखता अभी देखता. मेरे को दे दे. वापस करते हैं. एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क मेलो. एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क मेलो कर दो वॉइस. फास्ट गिव अवे हो जाएगा. गिव इट टू इज टेक्निकली वन. विल डू अ रीरोल. ओके विल डू अ रीरोल. इट्स ओके. एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क मेलो. अबे हर्षल वापस क्यों कर रहा है तू?
question obviously then becomes, can they get 2?
चाहिए नहीं तो
I mean, I want to say no, but I don't know if I can after
तो
that.
तू ही तो
because
बोल
that's a
रहा
map. I think Pilsky was saying they have
support the game.
16. They've just beat Tyler.
प्रणीत का PC support नहीं करेगा
and it's one of
तेरा
those
भी
maps
potato
where,
PC इसलिए
you know, Invictus should win every day of the week, but they're not because they're making crucial mistakes. They just take Global for granted and they just lose too many rounds.
Yeah, so Counter-Strike Global Offensive is a team-based tactical game where you need to actually take the site together as a
अबे
team.
की कहाँ मिलता है
Look,
की
Invictus on
के
the
लिए
T
गया
side
time
towards
रे
the end,
Duron
that wasn't a team-based
you
effort.
had to
I've
apply
found
before the
about
beta
4
went
people on the
live.
street, never touched Counter-Strike and done a better effort. Not gonna lie, that was absolutely atrocious. I think there was just a couple of moments just going, all right, one round, you know the double up setup is there. Okay, so
exclamation
at
mark
least you know
Melo
now, so you're not gonna
for
peek
the
into
giveaway
it.
boys.
Happens
We are
again,
re-rolling.
Happens again. Oh, look, it's happened 6 or 7 rounds in a row. They're not learning. And look, at that stage, you probably go there, you know, cop the L, move on to the next one. But troubling signs, because if this was a team that defeated Tyloo or VG, I don't know,
Casters
like,
are so salty.
fundamentals. Like, you can't just lose those fundamentals.
Single player,
over
no,
time. Like,
multiplayer भी
something's
है.
going on at the
You can
moment.
play
I don't know
multiplayer.
exactly what in terms of the internal camp at Invictus Gaming, but that definitely wasn't a good look.
They have absolutely mental.
That's it. Look, we are criticizing Invictus a lot.
कर दूँ roll?
Also props to Global
Anyone else who
Esports
want
as
to
well.
participate?
I think we do need to actually give credit to the
Exclamation
fact
mark
they
Melo.
had the tenure and the ability to kind of bring it all the way back
Multiplayer-
as well. That's
multiplayer
not an
भी
easy
है.
thing to do. Sure, there is opportunities, but Deathmaker as well as Caramel on the double up hitting the shots.
I think है cause मेरा भाई बोल रहा था उसके पास
He was sitting at something like
free नहीं रे free नहीं रहने वाला है 3,000 का
around 11 or 12
wait
towards the
okay
very
okay
end, getting
waiting
a couple
illusion
of critical multi-kill rounds, staying
12
alive
GBs,
and actually doing damage as well.
but
All the
not
stars
RAM.
seem to align for Global
Bro,
Esports.
you are 12 GB
Good
RAM.
solid fundamentals as well in terms of the
I
CT
think
side.
चल
A couple
जाना
of mistakes
चाहिए.
made on their T side though.
I know
don't
who
get me
will
wrong.
win.
But look, they got the victory at the
कौन
end of the day.
जीतेगा भाई?
They're the upstart team. You don't
Okay, we'll
criticize
do
them
it
as
on
much. You have to praise
4:10.
what they have done
Okay.
here. And now it's
4:10
a big question: can they take a victory?
2 minutes.
That double AWP, I mean, it seemed
Exclamation
like
mark
they couldn't
Melo
really
for
put a foot
giveaway.
wrong. Deathmaker and Caramel every single
Hard to
round
put a
seemed to
giveaway,
find the
that's
opening kill, and Invictus, I don't even know, it didn't really seem like they had an answer for the double AWP.
ऊपर है वो
Maybe they
free
weren't expecting it. I don't know. Either way, let's
I'm
have a bit of a
from
chat about
future and Duron
Deathmaker, someone
won.
that we really thought
हाँ,
needed
क्या?
to step up for Global
देखते हैं.
Esports. And he kind of went missing a bit yesterday, but today has been much better.
Yeah, I guess, look, he's starting to hit his shots.
East
I believe,
हाँ अभी है
I
ना
liked his
ये
play
हर्षल
style a bit
दोनों
more
अकाउंट से
just
करेगा.
But at least it was solid here
दूसरे
for
account
Global,
से
just
आके भी.
hitting what he needed to. You know,
Nice.
those AWP picks certainly crucial at not only gaining the main advantage, but just keeping
Default
I
Kyra,
guess,
welcome to the stream, bro.
Global in the game. Because there were so many moments where Invictus,
16
they could have
minimum.
brought it back. Mind you, if they did use a bit of teamwork, would have been a bit
Hey.
easier.
Mr. X,
where,
welcome
you
to
know,
the
Viva
stream.
in like
कैसा bro?
1vx situations would manage to get 2Ks.
चल जाना
Where you got a
पता
couple
नहीं
of
मेरे तो
2Ks
चल गया
there
bro. I have
in
i7
1v4s,
4
and
gen
it was like if someone else, if they just
and
traded out
RX
on the way to
480.
the site, they
मेरा
might
तो
have
चल
been
गया
able
था
to get
with
back in.
streaming
But we're talking
1080p
about
60
Deathmaker, and
fps.
he's just been doing a very good job at
So
locking things down.
I don't
Even
know.
Caramel as well. Caramel with that
Okay.
2K just walking
1
into
minute
the garden, finding
to go.
Invictus looking at God knows what.
Partial 69.
Miscommunication, another
ये
fundamental.
NCS तो ही है क्या?
Communication is another fundamental.
विनोद.
But miscommunication
Okay.
seemed to be just running
Twitch पे भी
rampant
विनोद spam हो
in
रहा
the
है.
Invictus camp.
अच्छा
I
तुम्हें
don't know
दिख
if
नहीं
it was
रहा.
just high stakes gameplay,
ये देखो.
giving them this nervousness. They're like, we need
विनोद
to close
spam
it
हो रहा
out
है
now, we
Twitch
need
पे
to
भी.
get it done, and then just forcing all these mistakes. But that was not
भाई
a
डॉक्टर
championship
डिसरिस्पेक्ट
caliber
की.
team that I was seeing in the server.
No, definitely not. I agree with you. If we
Zame,
see
you
that
bet, bro?
Invictus
No, no,
get
I
through
didn't bet, bro.
today, going up
Hello,
against
giveaway
Vici or
किस
Tyler,
चीज़
they're
का
just
है?
gonna get
Marvel's Avenger
absolutely demolished.
का
Global
giveaway है.
Esports, I
बीटा
just
की.
want to see them win this last map, honestly.
और
After
फिर
that
ऐसा नहीं
from
मिला तो फिर
Invictus,
मेरा
I'm
नहीं
not
चलेगा.
impressed at all. I think Invictus definitely needs to have a bit of a think
अरे.
in this break and sort of take a look in the mirror and say like,
डॉक्टर डिसरिस्पेक्ट की स्ट्रीम पे हो रहा था भाई स्पैम विनोद भयंकर वाला.
Not really.
Go for it.
Yeah, go
Savage
for it.
Kev.
Savage Kev. Yeah.
Savage Kev.
Literally, that performance made all of us so disappointed. It's like, I don't know.
For the
like
stream.
my
Arey,
parents
it's
being
okay.
pretty disappointed
This is
in me.
the best.
It was
This is the
worse
best
than
of
that.
3. If you want, you can
That's how bad it was.
still wait.
Look,
Third
either
map
way,
is
let's
Mirage, I
think
guess.
about the next
Maybe.
map coming up in the
And also,
pool.
if you
I
want to
think for
participate in the
Global
giveaway,
Esports,
exclamation
no real
mark Melo
chance
for the
now to
giveaway.
bite back. We
I'm
move
giving
on to
away
Mirage. We
Marvel's
talked
Avenger
about
beta
this
key.
quite
You
extensively,
want
potentially being a train.
2600
Had
है
we
मेरा तो.
got the pick that we would have wanted out of
10.
that
Arey,
video,
Ammu
but
Hor.
Invictus have
How are
gone
you?
for Mirage, and it almost feels like they've kind
Exclamation
of
mark
left the door
giveaway
open a
Ammu
little
Hor.
bit for Global
Not
Esports.
sorry. Exclamation
Yeah, I
mark
feel like
Melo
Global could
for
go
Marvel's
into
Avenger
Mirage.
beta key
They
giveaway.
had a game plan. They
Easy money.
had
What if
some solid
if I win and
fundamentals
sell the key?
strategy
You can't sell
up
rate.
against Tyler.
2 दिन का ही
Problem was
है.
Tyler
आज
just
15 हो गया.
ran away
16
with
तक ही
it. As
है.
soon as they got onto that T side, it was just
14
like
to 16 ही था वो लोग का
whatever they
beta.
pleased. And it was just
Through
it was
बीटा हट
so hard
जाएगा
to watch. At least Invictus are trying to respect them a little bit. They're not going for
बीटा की घर के
over-aggressive
लोगों
plays.
को
And because of that, I feel like Global are going to stand a better chance.
मतलब
They were literally
तो
just
खेलता ही नहीं है
individually
पीसी
running
पे
in
रक्षित तू
and
क्या
trying to
करेगा
win
की
aim
का
kills, and when that didn't work, they
ये
just
वे नहीं
tried doing it
एक्सक्लेमेशन
and
मार्क
they
मैं लोगो
still
गलती से
sucked
निकल
at
गया
it.
मेरे
So
मुंह
still
से
stuck on Dust 2.
Yeah, look, that's a different map.
For you, who will win, bro? Any prediction?
Can Invictus actually bring it back and just
the way Invictus played Inferno, I think Global Esports can win. They played horribly bad at Inferno, and Inferno was their pick. So I think Global Esports can win Mirage, and Indian teams are pretty decent at Mirage. So I think I'll go for Global Esports. Yeah, I think they can win on Mirage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because Invictus was playing bad. Me too, bro. Yeah. By the way, where are you from, Zemi? Are you from India or are you from somewhere else? How are you? बाइबो गट्टी को लाइट जाने वाली है, पानी भर रहा है. फ्लड अगेन. कहाँ पे है प्रणीत? तो कहाँ रहता है? जयपुर में भी फ्लड आ गया है. पता नहीं बहुत. आई एम फ्रॉम फिलीपींस. ओह, इंटरनेशनल ऑडियंस. हाँ, नाइस. Wait. Time to roll. Zemi, if you want to participate, do it. Wait, I'll make you eligible. 3, 2, 1, boom. Hi. ये Herschel 69 तू है क्या NCX? You want to participate in giveaway? I made you eligible though. भाई Herschel तू है क्या? Reroll, okay. Rerolling in 3, 2, 1. Mr. X. How? I made you eligible already, bro. I made you eligible. हाँ, जयपुर में फ्लड है. मिस्टर एक्स भी तू ही है हर्षल? जयपुर में ही रहता. हाँ, जयपुर में तो भयंकर हालत है. यप. मिस्टर एक्स तू है क्या हर्षल? NCX. कितने अकाउंट्स है भाई तेरे? भाई साहब. ये भी इसी का ही अकाउंट है. क्या मजाक चल रहा है ये? ये क्या मजाक है? भाई कितने अकाउंट लेके आया? तो 4 अकाउंट है तेरे चैट में भी. तेरे को की चाहिए ही नहीं तो तू क्यों कर रहा है? I don't want reroll. क्या करना है अभी बता दो. रीरोल कर दूं? ठीक है, रीरोल कर रहा हूँ मैं. 3, 2, 1. Illusion. Finally. What? Reroll क्यों लिखा है? You do always giveaway, bro. I'm thinking I should do more giveaways more often. री क्यों करना है? Illusion को चाहिए. Illusion में भी स्ट्रीम करता. Illusion, message me on Instagram or Steam. I'll give you the key. अरे पहले लिखा था. हाँ वही. यप ज़ेमी. Illusion मैसेज कर मेरे को, मैं तो कुछ की भेजता हूँ. गुजरात में सोसाइटी डिसाइड मित्र रिवर्स फेवरेट. अरे सैड रे, तेरे को करा हुआ है. ओह वेट टाइल से. रेमी, थैंक यू फॉर द सब्सक्राइब ब्रो, मीन्स अ लॉट. हाँ, मैसेज कहाँ किया तूने? नहीं आया मेरे पास मैसेज. Illusion बता. थैंक यू ब्रो, थैंक यू फॉर द सब्सक्राइब, मीन्स अ लॉट. You want the key or should I reroll? क्या बोलता है Illusion? इंस्टा पे एक क्लिप्स. ओ भाई रुक. इंस्टाग्राम. तेरा इंस्टाग्राम हैंडल क्या है? Illusion. इंस्टा हैंडल बता Illusion तेरा.
Didn't really expect to be at this point today. Would have thought we'd been heading into a break fairly shortly, but well, Global Esports have managed to push it through on Inferno. We'll move on to Mirage.
मिल गया.
Gaming are looking in all sorts. Mac, what are you thinking about this one? Are you even thinking, or are you just looking forward to going into this match and watching it, because I think it's quite hard to really say what's going to come out of Mirage.
You do Twitter? No, bro. I don't use Twitter.
Anymore, so I'm just going to happily go sit on the
देखो
couch.
की चाहिए या reroll करूँ पहले वो बता.
Watch the game and see how it unfolds and watch you two lose.
देखो की चाहिए या reroll करूँ वो बता. I don't have IG, but I do have. It's okay, bro. It's okay. You can email me if you win. हाँ दे दे. Okay, wait. I'll give you. Follow back नहीं कर रखा मैंने तेरे को. Wow. Why so toxic Melo? Nice editing, right? I like the जो थोड़ा सा तूने distortion डाला है. What the fuck? Nice shot, right? Takes time to grow on YouTube. It takes 100. But it keep grinding. Ari, thank you, Noble Society, bro. Thank you so much. Means a lot for your good words. Camera froze. Give me 1 second now. Sorry भाई, sorry. मेरा मोबाइल यूज़ कर रहा हूँ मैं एज अ वेबकैम, तो कभी कभी डिस्कनेक्ट हो जाता है. फुल स्क्रीन क्यों नहीं कर सकता मैं? नाइस शॉट भाई. इल्यूजन मेरे को भी बता ये कैसे एडिट किया इतना प्यारा तूने. कलर ग्रेडिंग बहुत अच्छा है. वेलकम होम. तो वापस स्टार्ट हुआ. नाइस रे. दिस इल्यूजन का इल्यूजन एडिटेड दिस वीडियो. इसमें भी सेम कलर ग्रेड है. इज इट? नो, इट्स माय फ्रेंड इल्यूजन. आई विल शो यू माय क्लिप आल्सो. वेट. Yeah. Nice shot. Insta का filter है. Oh, what the fuck. Color grading बहुत प्यारा लगा मेरे को. Nice. Wait, I'll show you mine. अरे देखो मैसेज करना था. मैसेज करना था. I'll do it now. Illusion. Edge. Friend. Paste. हाँ. टाइम ऑन रखते हो क्या OBS रिकॉर्ड करने के लिए? वॉच ग्लोबल. वेट इस्लाम. वेट. विल वॉच दैट ओनली. गेट एंग्री. बाद में कर दियो 6 बजे तक. मैंने किया तेरे को मैसेज करेगा. सॉरी. अरे बड़वे कॉपीराइट आने वाला है. वो तो सोचा ही नहीं मैं. वाओ मैन, स्कैम. नाइस स्कैम ब्रो. Welcome to the stream, bro. Islam, how are you doing? Are you streaming global versus? Yes, Justice of Mordor. I'm streaming. There was a break going on, so I was just walking around.
Tell what's going to
Go
happen,
to your clip.
Jordan, because everything that I tried to predict going into this series has been thrown out the window.
We'll see my clip. We'll be right back to the match. It's a break. Until then, I'll show you my clips. Islam and Justice, just wait. I'll just wait because record कैसे करता है? OBS से करता bro. Just wait because we are having a break in the match. Until then, we'll watch my Valorant edit. This is my edit, Zeni. Time for us to supporting me. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. But happy independence to you also, bro. It's a very basic. Wait one minute for me. Edit. Yeah. Very basic edit I did. पूरा टाइम ऑन रहता है OBS. हाँ जब स्ट्रीम कर रहा था तब पूरा टाइम ऑन रखता हूँ मैं OBS का. सेकंड मॉनिटर में OBS और चैट खुला है. Need to buy a new webcam though. Oh, fuck. Too hot here. What's the MP3 music title? उसको क्या बोलते हैं? Wait, I'll tell you. The name of the music it is what it is by Eric Rapid. It's a copyright free music. I'ma meditate it out like it is what it is. I got problems now that the liquor don't fix. Yeah, fuck what happened then, and the shit that's coming next. My head on myself like it is what it is. Stop. Ayy, she want twist my knob. Headed for the top. Limping with the walk. That boy such a op. Wait, we'll just shift to the stream only.
A man down nice and early on.
I'll show you Zemi after the game. Sorry, but people want to see a game because I have the
that's a nice
title.
Smoke, but it doesn't get across. There might have even been a
Hey Sender, welcome to the stream, bro. How are you doing?
Through that, Ranger continues to put the pain into Invictus' economy.
Invictus 0-2.
End of the day, losing 2 guns
Inferno में भी यही हुआ था.
is acceptable at least for Invictus.
Yeah, I mean, it had the
round
potential of
Invictus,
blowing out a
3
little
round
bit
या 2
more.
round.
Global have done well just on the back of a couple of deagles.
Sorry for the language. It's okay, bro.
Just a bit of a gap in the smoke.
Chill,
I think that might have been actually body blocked at that time. So good stuff from, I believe it was Flying, to not only body block but just contain that jungle pressure and to kind of just allow Invictus to secure that round from there. But Global, out comes the AKs, and thanks to a couple of picks as well as that bomb plant in the pistol round and being fiscally responsible, a lot of money and a lot of utility to play with. So good start. Invictus,
I just visited.
all
Oh,
rifles,
thanks a lot, bro. Means a lot, bro. Okay. They are hitting B shot. There's a guy in B shot. Deathmaker. What are you doing?
You're never going to expect anyone that close behind the smoke. Maybe you're expecting
Definitely
someone in the ladder
expect,
room,
bro.
but definitely not there.
हमेशा कोई ना कोई ladder room या smoke के close बैठता है.
advantage.
Okay.
CSGO continues
So
to
4v4, now 4v3.
deal with health.
LF गया
Well,
boost
he was
लेके.
just trying to walk his way up connector. Again, it's CSGO that's going to make the difference for Invictus Gaming.
Okay.
Beaver's on the ball as well. He knows he's probably going to be copping a bit of util there, so he drops the smoke early, which allows him to cross back into sight, and Caramel has no idea. This is looking a little bit too good for Invictus until CSGO goes down. Lightning fast, keeping it in the mix for Global Esports. They'll have to work their way into the B bomb site. Lightning fast and Hellranger trying to clutch out the 2-on-3, but it's a good start to it for Invictus, and they've got all 3 players on this side of the map. It's too easy in the end. Another 3 guns go through. Scout, though, not going to be upgraded.
Yeah, Viva just getting to the party a little bit late, but they still take the round, only
But
dropping
I'll be
2
right
guns,
back.
so once again,
I'll wash my
it
face
was
and
a
come back.
pretty good situation that Global was in, but Sago is just really the difference at this moment. So normally when you're that short player, you get one, you expect, okay, he's not going to be staying around. The fact that he just reboosts there and actually gets another pick, normally you wouldn't expect that. Lightning Fast wouldn't have combat. You'd just be like, all right, they're still fighting short maybe a little bit, but to boost immediately after you make your presence, it's crazy, but it catches them off guard and it works. This reminds me a bit of GoldenEye music, not gonna lie.
You found GoldenEye?
Yeah.
A bit before my time, personally.
Oh, tactical pause is over. 3 rounds lost means it's actually a full loss bonus in the next round for Global, so you might as well get some armor and pistols to work with, as well as some utility. Out comes the smokes in the mid one more time.
Okay, they are on half by pistol armor. Spamming like a madman. Oh, Deathmaker is...
I love this pace from Deathmaker. He's already in window. But I think
nah,
Destroyer's
he's expecting
it. He's heard this.
Well, is only going to be able to get one there, so not too bad of a trade in the end by Deathmaker. Shasage keeping an eye on things. Smoke fades favorably for Global Esports. Unfortunately, he's going to re-pick the corner. Deathmaker's going to try and get something done.
bro. Beta में.
But he won't be able to do too much. 28 HP.
Beta की है 16 तक खेल सकता है. I mean कल तक.
Just don't quite have the map control that they need right now to get into that A bomb site.
Beta version उसका. Game की key नहीं है. ये beta version की key है. Game तो launch नहीं हुआ.
Slowly working his way in there, but Hellranger definitely needs to keep an eye on CT spawn for him.
Square Enix की वेबसाइट पे जाके तेरे को redeem करना है, then वो तेरे को mail करेंगे Steam की game की.
How does Hellfighter actually get into Invictus? So low on some of these members, but they're still alive. Unfortunately, not much they can really do. Maybe Hellranger? No, unfortunately, just not enough HP. So they had a couple of weapons, a couple of opportunities to really make it work out.
Damage भी ज़्यादा नहीं किया ना.
Unfortunately, just couldn't find the timing windows. And Invictus already up to a 4-0 start, but out comes the guns once again. The CT economy is not firmly set up just yet. Another tactical timeout for Global.
Google पे लिख beta की redeem Marvels का. को आ जाएगा redeem page Intel की website पे हो sorry Square Enix पे नहीं है Intel की website पे.
Timeout for Global Esports and it's probably not a bad time for one. They're down 4-0 and this is a complete change up of what we saw at the end of Inferno where Global were really just running away with things and kind of making it look easy. Invictus is looking a little bit more switched on here. They seem to be a bit more on the ball. The going is a little tougher for Global Esports and I guess it's very much in line with what our expectations were for this series as a whole. They were definitely subverted at the end of Inferno.
Step up your game, Global, come on.
But Global Esports now trying to deal with the real Invictus, it feels like.
I think they will win this round.
I feel like it's kind of the case of I would have given Global the ability to take one map because I've always believed in the ability to the fundamentals.
It's on you, bro.
I think if you go into our pre-show, I would have said, look, there is a chance of actually going to the third map. Historically, I think Invictus do struggle in these series where they kind of take the foot off the pedal. And
no, okay, Global को मिला pick. Nice.
It's not too bad. Lightning Fast might go down here if he's not cautious.
Bro, why?
I would have been peeking that without a flashbang.
Sorry for the cough. Nice, trade हो रहा है.
Yeah, fights just erupting all across the board at the moment. At the end of the day, it's just brawling that eventuates in a 3-on-2 lead for Invictus.
Upper mid जाके इसको connector वाले को pick करना पड़ेगा.
Just down the
window बंदा आ रहा है.
When does Destroyer peek out?
Window बंदा आ रहा है. Hell. Okay, Hell connector घुस गया. Nice.
Definitely going to be heard out here by Hellranger, who's in a nice position.
जैसे ये चला गया.
Can he cross safely?
Well, at the moment, Flying isn't really watching Connector, so at least he can get out of Connector. There's a chance in Destroyer.
400 का, no idea, bro.
He's playing a dangerous game right now.
I have zero idea, Illusion.
That smoke has prompted Destroyer to move over to the B bomb site, though. So Global Esports are at the moment toying with the CT site. Hellranger walks all the way into Connector, and this could actually be a bit of a master stroke for him. He's given away his position now, though, with the flashbang. 33 seconds. Global will have to make a move into the A bomb site pretty quickly. Caramel's waiting for someone to boost up on a ticket so he can get a free pick, but that's not going to happen. And I think Global Esports have maybe waited a bit too long now. Invictus are going to start rotating across. Flying's holding close. He could even potentially deny the bomb plant. There's a pop flash that goes through for him, and that's how it goes.
Oh, nice shot.
Relying on Caramel to win the 1-on-3, and he's not going to be able to do it. He did hit a nice no-scope. It's just taken a little bit too long for them to get into the A bomb site, get that bomb plant down, because at that point, when you start seeing the utility get thrown in by
Global, they can still buy.
There's no time for Invictus to worry about Global going over to B or anything like that. They know that it's going to be a commitment to the A bomb site. They rotate all 3 players over, and it's heading straight for Invictus, where it otherwise might not have been.
I think it's like also we had the ability to read everything that's going on the map. If I was Global, I'd actually be very concerned there is a player at A ramp, there is a player under balcony. So you want to give a bit of time to see if the CTs actually fall into the trap, right? Time's your friend there for Global, but unfortunately you have to make it move. You couldn't punish any over-aggression this time
fast entry ले रहे दो बंदे. Mid control लिया उन्होंने.
Once again, it is going to be a buy round from Global, but they are starting to suffer a little bit here with no... Well, they did manage to get the bomb plant down. It is going to be a B site hit at this stage, and All Eyes is going to be the one that's jump spotting it.
Nice nade. Oh,
decent nade, but out comes Lightning Fast, but he can't get out.
Bro, what are they doing? Flashes किधर है?
Deathmaker is staying true to his name. Bit of damage has been done across the board for Global Esports. They're going to lose another one. Deathmaker does drop. HP's getting pretty low on health and
अभी कर ले mobile cam. अच्छा tripod नहीं है.
Sage is in such a solid position. He's going to be able to get so much info here.
That's so
500 का कौन सा mic है?
He's just doing this time and time again on Mirage at the moment. He's playing so hyper-aggressive, but he's not overextending. He's really just being like a jackrabbit at the moment, just dancing over here, teasing Global in terms of, hey, I'm over here at short, I'm over at archers, there's no way I can be at short. And he just reads the rotation and comes back. So definitely stepping up individually at the moment. And unfortunately for Global, 2-on-4, very difficult to make their way into ladder as well to clear this position out.
Oh,
how does Caramel lose that? Well, more to the point, how does Sage win it? He's died to the grenade of health, but in the end it doesn't matter.
Caramel?
Invictus up 6-0. Global are going to be able to get another buy through here if they really want to force one.
Boya का एक mic आता है, वो अच्छा mic है. I will suggest वो वाला देखो.
Substandard weaponry though.
Okay, it's your
Maybe
choice.
they'll just decide to take a save. That is something that Global
I have no idea
been
about
pretty
this
good
mic.
about. Is that they're not forcing into
Boya
all
का
of
एक
the rounds
collar
where you
mic
see
आता
other
है.
teams force buy into. They're quite happy to go for a bit more of the economic play.
क्या
That's what
अजीब
they'll
सा
do
ये
here as
mic
well. It's a
दिखने
half
में.
buy from Global.
Cool है थोड़ा.
Still a good chance to get something done, but it is going to promote a B rush. They've headed quickly in that
Paid
direction. They do
actors.
slow down just a little bit, but
Caramel
that's
को
only
कह
going
रहेगा.
to util. I think they're going to speed things up.
Could be a fake as well. Just one set of utility being
Paste
thrown
कर
at the
दिया
moment.
Molly.
Draw out the CT utility and then re-engage on the back of this.
इनका knife round तो हुआ ही नहीं.
Boost coming out.
Collar
Now
mic
comes the
नहीं.
second wave of utility.
हाँ वही
Now comes
तेरा
the hit.
preference के साथ.
And Sage
चांटा पड़ गया Caramel को.
Just going to deal with Caramel. There's not really too many concerns there. The rest of Global haven't followed him up. So value certainly is lost for Global Esports when they don't get too much done over on B, and they're not also doing anything on other sides of the map.
क्या कर रहे हो भाई?
Yeah, so individually, just once again, Global managed to get the players into maybe some nice positions here, but you can see that Invictus
चार
is
round
already
चाहिए
clued
bro,
on.
half
That
में
said,
at
though,
least.
hell of a shot coming out from Deathmaker. That's offered a bit of an opportunity at the very least for one of the Ts to enter into market to try to create a bit of pressure, especially with the AWP in the hands of Deathmaker.
चार या
who's pretty
छह
good
round
at
at
this.
least चाहिए.
But Xiao Sargo is just too clued on at this moment, and he's not really in the mood to miss anything. Might be able to get the final pick as well. He spotted out the last player.
Bug style game चल रहा है.
Man's on a roll right now with the AUG.
Indeed. So is Invictus. It's not even really looking close at the moment. The money is piling on for Invictus at the moment. Oi hasn't even died in these first 7 rounds.
पता नहीं क्या हो गया.
I'd say for Global at the moment, it is time to actually start looking at maybe taking an A-side execute, coming in together. That's really where their strengths are lying at this stage. The mid round or the early round is being broken up by the aggression of the
Mirage
CTs.
तो ठीक खेलते हैं Indian teams.
Coming in together as a wolf pack, 5 people in. We're seeing that right now.
10-man में भी काफी खेलते हैं ये लोग. Mirage दिखा है मैंने इनको खेलते हैं.
Goes Global, and they've lost a lot of HP from the utility that's been thrown in by Invictus.
Nice trade.
1 for 1, Flying does get a kill before going down, but it's Destroyer.
इसकी टीम कहाँ है मेरे को ये नहीं समझ आ रहा भाई. Hell Ranger CT तक पहुंच चुका था. ट्रिपल पे खड़ा है वो बंदा. उसकी टीम बाहर ही नहीं है पहले से रेमन से.
Consistently been that difference maker for Invictus. 205 ADR after the first 7 rounds. He's been putting in the hard yards for his
Hell
team.
Ranger का rush अच्छा था. उसकी टीम नहीं है.
And Global can opt to cancel on this
Support
A-bomb
करती रहेगी
side
पीछे
to
से.
really open the map up.
चलो जी जा रहा है Illusion.
I think the problem though is just the HP in a lot of these members at this stage, and I always realise the danger right now. It's allowing the CTs just to rotate into better post plant or like retake positions. Beaver, oh my God! How
nice
did he actually
shot.
hit that flick? He's a sharpie. Well,
nice
that's
shot.
a good trade coming out from Hellfighter, but this is a hell of an off angle to deal with a lot of the time. So very difficult to flush out. We've been seeing a lot of CTs actually post up on this, and the problem is that the time is going to be ticking away. Caramel's
Next round buy नहीं होगा इनका भाई.
Very difficult to cover.
हो जाएगा वैसे.
I don't know if they're going to be checking this. Caramel is going to be
utility सारी नहीं आएंगे but हो जाएगा.
And the boost has been spotted out.
क्या कर रहे हैं लोग?
It's just the captain of Invictus that's just piling the hurt at this stage. Where's the flashbang coming forward? No flashbang just yet. OI covering the corner. And once again, just one of those promising rounds for Global.
Buy तो हो जाएगा ये round.
Get away. They've got it. They've done really well to get the picks. Bring it into equal scenario. There's just an individual stepping up for Invictus and just allowing them just to take these rounds with ease at the moment. Another tactical timeout.
Yep.
And I don't know
Let's
what to say
hope
about this
comeback
one.
के लिए हो जाएगा comeback.
Generally, if your mid take's not working, your A site execute's not working, and the B plays aren't working, I don't know what will at this moment. And Invictus, they're not like pushing beyond a threshold at the moment. It's not as if they're going, I'm running at you and you're losing. They're just holding and they're just going, we're receiving everything you've got. We've seen all your punches now. We've received them, and nothing will phase us.
नहीं रे. Open qualifier का कोई spot नहीं देगा अपना.
That's a really good question, I think.
I think that's just also sometimes when you come to a best of 3 series, you're up one map, you get a bit cocky, and you just go, we can just kind of do what we did on Duster to close out the game. It doesn't work. You don't recognize the dangers, you don't stop it in time, and now you're here, so it's kind of like for Invictus. Yeah, they're going to be feeling a little bit angry to drop a game.
Phase भी 16-0 आ रही है Australia से.
Probably a case of reinforcing
Australia भी हारी है 16-0.
Actually should have done in this series.
And look, to be fair, their CT side on
the way they played Inferno was impressive.
And they did come back after a deficit on their CT side of Inferno as well to actually equalize the half as well. They were down 7-3 at one stage. Yep. The CT side isn't my concern. It's the TE side at the moment for Invictus that's the problem. But I could say the same. Global's strength has been on their offensive side when they've kind of had the strategies to go in all together. Now spreading out for a 2-2-1 default, looking to take this control mid a bit later.
काफी CT sided हो जाता.
And it's just once again timing. It's like Hellfire does well to clear it. He's going to go. Surely no one's going to peek on top of that. There is no one there at this stage.
दिखता है उधर से तो पता होनी चाहिए.
It just gets tougher and tougher, doesn't it, for Global? Sooner or later, we're going to see Invictus feeling even freer. They're going to just do whatever they want. I mean, Destroyer hiding behind the smoke here is going to get the freest double kill of his life.
Okay, maybe they lost already. I don't
no
think comeback हो रहा है अभी.
So even if they get these picks and they're not,
See,
because
smoke में खड़ा होकर spam कर रहा है
one by one, they don't even have the package to work with. And this is painful to say. This is a little bit
damage तक नहीं दे रहे वो लोग भाई
CT को. Used to seeing. Normally they're very good at taking a site together, trying to get this map control.
और ऐसा कुछ नहीं कि कुछ extraordinarily good खेल रहे हैं वो Invictus.
Wrangle these advantages away.
Extraordinarily good भी नहीं खेल रहे कुछ वो. Basic pug game चालू है. Connector smoke करके underpass pick कर रहे हैं. Smoke के बाहर बैठ रहा है. कोई ऐसा कोई भयंकर सा flash नहीं आ रहा है फिर भी. Inferno pro कर रहे हैं. अरे intentionally कुछ नहीं कर रहे वो लोग. हो रहा है. Coordination नहीं बैठ पा रहा. Viva को entry मिलेगा. Entry मिला. Flash late आया उनका इस वजह से.
It's just Deathmaker that's committed. He hasn't had anyone else backing him up. Destroyer walks in behind them.
कोई underpass नहीं देख रहा.
Get the sense that Global is not even in this contest right now. It's just Invictus.
अब मैं तुम्हें chat दिखाऊं. Twitch का chat.
Global might go to one side
toxic हो रखे हैं.
But end of the day,
India trash only 1% map 0. मुंडा पता नहीं क्या ही दिखा. India needs someone like Force. Can shut the fuck up. Pure come to shame their people on no times.
And just once again, it's a bit of the same old. It's like this time around for Global, though, there's just no one individually stepping up the stage. They're all around the same par. And that's kind of the story of, like,
I'm watching the stream, bro.
10 rounds in. Still, mining on the CTs. It's great. Now comes the mid-control once again from Global. Again, no AWP in the play for the CTs. It's just Destroyer looking to try to utilize a one-way, but finally get punished for it. But Xiao Saga is able to just once again get a trade, slides out. Really annoying. It's really just down to this one-on-one duel right now. Viva, I don't know if Hellfire's heard this out, but Viva's just posted on a very hard angle to actually flush the CT off once he has assumed this.
Wide peak.
Well, you're absolutely right, Kev. Pretty hard for health.
Wide peak, bro.
Can't do anything there. Viva's been reasonably sharp with the AWP here on Mirage.
He was definitely picking up on Inferno. There were a couple of moments that you're like, yeah, this is the individual that needed to step up. And now you're starting to see it a little bit more. Now it comes this short take at the moment. So a bit of pressure into short, maybe into a B split. And it's just down to OI to hold this angle. Deathmaker on the entry. No, it's actually just Deathmaker in the ladder. They're actually heading back to A with no palace control and no A-ramp control with 45 seconds left. This is so risky at this stage. And they're just going to walk straight into the AWP of Viva. And Deathmaker can't bust through ladder. He's going to make noise either way.
He can't keep getting away with this.
You can't just allow Viva just to keep walking back. He's just falling onto different angles and they're still persisting forward. They have to get a like I'm hoping Global finally gets some time.
issue है communication नहीं हो रहा, combination नहीं बैठ रहा.
He really was close to finding the time there as well.
भाई क्या कर रहे हैं वही ना.
Either way, This is going to be a tough one for Caramel.
पग गेम चल रहा है दोनों टीम्स की तरफ से.
Get off the bomb site at all. Or he's going to spot him if he does.
Shift walk.
And that's going to prompt flight.
पैलेस में दो बंदे मरे. इन्फो होने के बाद भी. इन्फो होने के बाद भी हेलेफ को पता था कि वहाँ बंदा है. स्टिल उसने वाइड पिक नहीं किया, शिफ्ट पिक किया हेलेफ ने पैलेस वाले को, ऑपर को. उसके बाद जो सेकंड लेट बंदा आया, लेट राउंड में बंदा आया, वो भी वॉक इन कर रहा है.
That's so unfortunate. Like Caramel honestly has played that clutch pretty well.
Yeah.
Just finds the angles. He needs to actually go aggressive and take some of these. Great shot onto flying. That is not an easy shot to hit with the AWP.
कुछ extraordinarily good, कुछ execute नहीं है इनका.
Really bring it back down to a 1-on-1. The only difference was a little bit of plywood.
2-2-1 कर रहे हैं हर
between
round.
a 1-on-1 and maybe a victory
Okay.
for Global.
चार बंदे कहाँ जा रहे हैं?
Still the pain train is continuing at this stage. It's going to be a huge mid presence coming out one more time. Maybe a faster push up through short.
Short. Direct smoke आया. No. Nice flash.
Completely cleaned up by the flash. Caramel, another great job this
ये
time
round निकल सकता
in
है.
the assisting department.
We
And Oi might
back off side
finally
में.
get to have some fun because
Nice utility usage Oix का.
bomb site. Let's see what Oi can do. Oh, 2. He wasn't going to hold the spray down.
Can you?
Definitely
I guess
does
Global
manage to
player
trade back on
tired.
out. Oh, flying in such
पता
a
नहीं
bad
क्या हुआ है.
spot. But he's done so much damage to Hellranger and Caramel, and Hellranger almost dies.
अभी भी
to
है, गेम
volley.
खत्म नहीं हुआ भाई. कमबैक हो
Beavers
सकता
lean
है,
on
ऐसा
the
कुछ नहीं
rotate.
है.
This might be the first
Game
round for
बाकी है अभी भी.
Invictus. 1-on-3 with the AWP. I'm not liking his chances.
11-4 भी कर
He
देते हैं
still
ना.
has a full belter utility at the moment, so all he needs to do is just take down one of these high HP members, and he can just rely on the side.
Hellranger को इन्फो लेना चाहिए. डेथ मेकर नो. Hellranger को इन्फो लेने दे. वो लो है.
But all the T's from Global, almost staying hidden, but not long enough. Hellranger has
ये तो
transitioned to a better position. Can't really peek out now, and Caramel might be locked out behind this incendiary grenade that he's going to be using soon. But so
Hellranger जो लो है वो हाइड कर रहा है. बल्कि उसको इन्फो लेना चाहिए.
And Viva, I think, has kind of called it at this
Valorant
stage.
yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, he had the utility, still had an incendiary. He would surely toss that into Palace.
Nice. चलो जीत गए.
Palace.
16-0 नहीं हो रहा guys.
Either way, look.
Very
I don't
nice.
think Invictus is too
16-0 नहीं हो
concerned by
रहा.
dropping one
विंडो
round
जंप
here.
वाला भी नहीं होता मुझसे.
No, and good stuff
Easy
for
है, मुझसे हो
Global,
जाता
just
है.
picking up the pace. Just once
थोड़ा सा
again,
practice
they
कर ले
have still
offline
these ideas. They're not
map
throwing
में.
ideas to the wind just yet.
128 टिक
Pick
पे
up the
करना
pace
बस.
just to rely or try to prey on the fact
हो
that
जाएगा easy. इतना कुछ hard
is
jump नहीं
actually
है.
playing so aggressive to short at the moment. And they get that pick, they roll forward.
इनका aim नहीं लग रहा पता है. Global वालों का aim off हो गया
together
एकदम.
in unison to the site. This is a little bit better. They can still salvage these last 3 rounds, but we just need to see that discipline come out one more time.
ब्रा. इससे भी नहीं हो रहा है एक्चुअली. कोई बात नहीं, इससे भी नहीं हुआ.
Huge fake to mid, but it is actually going to be an A-side hit, and there's only one person here.
Need
which
to
is gonna
kill
be
the
flying.
underpass guy bro.
He's holding
Okay,
close,
he rotated
though.
to connector.
He'll get the info pretty early
Team
that
in
there
entry
might
मिल
be
गया.
some sort of inroads being made, and immediately the response. Look at that. Huge util usage again from Invictus.
round में 30 seconds हुए और कितना damage दे चुकी है Invictus. देख लो. Global को. इतना ज़्यादा damage already दे चुकी है. और Global ने सिर्फ एक kill लिया है और कुछ damage नहीं है बाकी teammates को.
Oh no,
Invictus
it's
के.
just, you look at this push once again coming out from Invictus at this
LF
stage.
को देखो कहाँ
I mean,
देख रहा
they're
है
just
वो.
preying on the fact that maybe someone gets over aggressive. Is Destroyer going to push and not check this corridor, or is he just going to sit tight?
उसको गन बैरल दिख
might
गया.
push a little
गन
too
बैरल
far.
दिख गया.
Gun
हेलो.
barrel has been spotted
हेलो.
out as well.
Nice.
Destroyer's cleared a lot of information out there. He goes to the
Sage
A
किधर
side,
है?
but with 2 members low,
ना नहीं हो रहा.
Not feeling too confident.
I think give up कर दिया है लोग ने
flashed
भी.
into A ramp. There's even more util waiting for Invictus, and
Nice shot.
Flying maybe gets a bit over eager in that peek into Palace. Does give the numbers advantage back to at least even for Global Esports, but we do need to be aware of Oi wrapping behind.
Just kill him, bro.
Try and delay for as long as possible. He's in trouble.
Look at
behind that
Hellranger,
volley,
bro.
but
Look at
Sweat
Hellranger.
bails
कैसे
him out of that a little bit.
and they can't plant. That's the problem. Even though this
Hey,
incendiary grenade is
Hellranger.
going down, it's like they have to be so scared.
aggressive
Beaver at
क्यों
the moment.
जाना है
There's so many
इसको?
flashbangs going on, and eventually Caramel's just stuck in a
Stairs
really
गया वो
hard
बंदा, पता
position.
नहीं क्यों.
Has to go huge and ballistic right now, but there's just, he's being crunched on from 3 different angles. There is nothing you can do with a rifle in that situation on 6
को बुलाओ.
HP. So Global, once again, they managed to get the bomb plant down. At the very least, they can get some.
CT side में कुछ कर पाते हैं क्या मेरे को
utility,
देखना.
but I feel like it's just the same story at this stage.
12-3 भी अगर ये finish करते हैं half को,
Once again, it is their seat
तो भी
inside
hope
the
है.
one that they have been performing
क्योंकि
on.
Inferno पे भाई
And Global
मैंने कुछ
just
expect नहीं किया
not
था
able
Global से
to
सच बता रहा
find
हूँ.
that spark
मेरे को लग रहा था
really to get the engine going at this
12-7 पे
moment.
गेम 16-10 के आसपास खत्म हो जाएगा. But उन्होंने 16-12 खत्म किया गेम.
I don't really know what more to say there is, Kev.
They can come back. अगर 12-3 या
Really good with the AWP.
13-2 का
9
पता
and
नहीं
6 though.
भाई.
I mean, I feel like he's
13-2 पे ना उनके पास अलग ही कॉन्फिडेंस रहेगा इन्विक्टस पे अगर 13-2 हो गया तो। मिड कंट्रोल नहीं लिया इस बार इन्विक्टस ने। वीवा नहीं आया ऑप लेके। वीवा है किधर? वीवा इज प्लेइंग कनेक्टर। रिवाइव देके वेट करो।
He just assumes the angle and it's just like Deathmaker is just going, wait, why is he still peeking that? It's going to be drawn in, it just eats an
nade.
That's like an advent play right there. It's like just big brain. At least Global have this mid control. They're set up for this short split, but someone needs to go back and reinforce.
Mid फंस रहे हैं लोग.
No, someone needs to get this bomb back through them.
Nice shot.
Great trades though coming out right now.
Deathmaker ने trade कर लिया.
Boy, it's still going to be a
Van वाले को expect ही नहीं कर रहे. कोई बात नहीं, trade हो गया. निकल सकता है ये round.
That was the multi-kill potential for him.
Retake hard होता.
Again, Global do get into a site 3-on-3, but numbers are just coming across so quickly from Invictus that it feels like Global are going to be able to easily get a bomb plant down. Health does see flying, bouncing around on short. Viva's making his way out
window से बाहर आ गया.
The shop. And he spotted Deathmaker. That's a quick flick indeed. 1-on-1, it's going to have to be here for Health. He sees flying on the short.
Trades.
Bomb plant, 27 seconds to get. Well, untap from Health, and Flying was quite keen to take that challenge. He probably didn't need to be that eager.
But I suppose
when the blood's pumping, when you're up 12-1, you're quite happy to do kind of whatever.
I mean, you'd be backing yourself in that aim duel, but that is a hell of a shot coming out from Hellfighter as well. Very tricky situation, and Global do manage to salvage a second round in this T-half. Look, anything at this stage at least to get themselves a margin and something to fight back into this map, but I've just got a feeling it might be a little bit too little too late.
Let's start, let's see. चलो उससे वीवा से जंप हो गई 2 बार फेल करने के बाद.
Incendiary is going to force Health out of his position.
उस बंदे का confidence ही देख लो यार, वो shot miss करने के बाद भी shot इतना forward बैठा.
They actually want to set up and execute on A.
Confidence build हो गया रे 12-2 के बाद.
Invictus is set up at this stage just completely counters your A side execute as well.
As soon as that util starts getting thrown across, Invictus is either going to be prompted to push or they're just going to be ready with this double stack into ramp. Destroyer does get wrecked though by Deathmaker, and Flying
miss करके ऐसे shots मार के कुछ नहीं होगा.
So it actually goes much better for Global Esports than it probably should have. Viva needs to be a little wary of this close angle, but he's seen the gun barrel. Shot doesn't quite finish off Health, but the Deagle comes down, and that's all good in the end.
Okay.
Going straight to the B side.
Scope पे इतना late react किया उसने.
Might be able to catch off
उसके बाद shot miss कर मतलब miss तो नहीं. Shot से मरा नहीं वो. फिर भी उसको नहीं मार पाया. उसने Deagle switch करके मार दिया भाई.
Hell Ranger doing some good work covering some angles, and so Global might be able to pick up this last round.
ना low HP लेके इसको क्यों जाने का है market window? Door I mean.
Viva's quick up short. Has made a bit of noise, so Caramel's looking in that direction.
Definitely very
prepared for a peak, and it's all down to Viva now. Good couple of shots into the head of Caramel. He might be able to make this one work, but he's going to have to be quick. The grenade goes through, lands at the feet of Lightning Fast, but doesn't do enough damage. And Smoke Defuse might be on the cards right now. Viva, I don't even know if he's tapped the bomb, but Global Esports, they've committed to it. Now he's going to hold it. Can Lightning Fast find the kill in time? I don't think he will. He's faked it out. He thought at least was going to be the case, but it's 13-2 to Invictus, and that is a dominant first half from the Chinese squad.
B moment. Bad game हो रहा है भाई इनके साथ. Indian CS. Four seconds we need. खुदा की वही ना, कूदना ही नहीं चाहिए. खुद का प्लांट है फिर भी कूद के जाओगे, क्या फायदा. पक्का रीच कर रहा है कोई. हाँ मेरे को भी लग रहा है. उनकी टीम में कौन ट्रिगर होता है? इट्स GG या जिमी ऐसा. उनकी टीम में कौन रीच कर सकता है? DM नहीं करता, एंटी करता था. वो एंटी नहीं है अभी कूद के क्या करेगा सीएस. वही ना, कूदना नहीं चाहिए था उसको. दोनों में से आई थिंक जितना मेरे को याद आ रहा है, उन दोनों में से एक का 30 या 20 के बीच में HP था और एक का 50-60 था. जो 20-30 था उसको वाइड स्विंग करना चाहिए था प्लेटफॉर्म एंड दूसरे बंदे को रुकना चाहिए था अंदर ही। IGL हेलरेंजर ही है, IGL वही कर रहा होगा रेज। बहुत गालियाँ देता है भाई हेलरेंजर, बहुत रेज करता है। 10 मैन में देखा है उसको। Global plays bad. Not like they are bad. They are just having a bad game. They played insanely good at Inferno though, I'm not gonna lie. Where are my good highlights, bro? Even I am bored. इतनी बार देख ली मैंने खुद की highlights. Instagram करता हूँ। Forms दिखाओ सच में। 19 watching suyash OP. Yes, सिद्धार्थ। क्या हाल है लौंडे? आज कुछ शूट आउट किया क्या तूने इंडिपेंडेंस डे का? इंस्टाग्राम का है भाई सिद्धार्थ का। तेरा सिद्धार्थ को ला रहा तेरा ना, पता था भाई इंडिपेंडेंस डे पे तेरा वीडियो तो आना ही है। कौन सा सॉन्ग है?
जमाने भर
यार कॉपीराइटेड होगा वरना मैं देखता। वाह मोदी जी वाह। मे बी दे कैन डू कम बैक एट CT. Let's hope. I know that's not gonna happen because it's 13-2 already. They have no chance if they even lose one round. If they even lose pistol round, they are lost already. If they won pistol round, maybe there's a chance. हाँ क्या? Global Esports. Oh yeah. Oh, एवान को हायर कर रहे हैं ये लोग। Where is this guy? Element. Where are you, bro?
Welcome back to the Invictus game
इसकी
show. It's
chat में है।
on Mirage. Playing a bit of a juggling game with
Evan
T-Sport.
for Global Esports. Nice. They won series in CT sided Inferno. Yeah, they won 9 rounds continuously. They can win.
Invictus Gaming have really come out with a vengeance here on Mirage.
Cancel.
This is going to be a Herculean task for Global Esports on the CT side.
It
Nice.
starts with the pistol, right? If they're able to get at least
Hey.
a pistol, string a couple of rounds together, just maybe try to salvage a comeback. All it takes is a couple. We've seen them have the ability before for 9 or 10 rounds. Now they have to do obviously a lot bigger of a task than that. All starts in this A site retake. Caramel spots all this. Is going to bounce straight out as Invictus flood onto the A
Basic
site.
strat.
Bomb's going to be planted, I would say, relatively open. No flashbangs to push into CT just yet. It's going to be a brawl in CT spawn.
Yeah, it is flying. Does get flashed
Nice.
in there. He's spotted probably 3 or 4 players, and he's just said to his boys, hang on, don't overcommit to this one. The flash has to come through before you re-peek. And he is going to do a pretty good job of communicating that across to his team. Invictus well prepared for what they needed to do there.
Info, दोनों का info है
Meanwhile, he's going to be rotating through the bomb site. He's tapped the bomb. Destroyer takes the peak. Drops a bit of damage, but is ballsy enough to repeat anyway, and that's 14 for Invictus.
GG's
so
in the chat.
It's going to be forced by City here for Global Esports. They're really just going to need to continue to buy and buy and buy for the rest of this half as
It's a GG, boys.
Because they don't have any chances left now.
Yep,
And here's hoping
GG.
Invictus actually go together as a unit as opposed to, you know, flooding into a site individually one by one. Global's actually taking the eco, and that's mad respect to fight, to try to maximize your chances to fight back into overtime as well. That's not an easy decision to make sometimes.
ग्लोबल के लिए मैं तेरे घर आने वाला था। अरे एजी मैं तेरे को कॉल करना ही भूल गया। मैं 1 बजे उठा और 1:30 के आसपास मैंने स्ट्रीम चालू कर दी ना के।
It doesn't feel like either of those choices is a good one.
इको किया वो लोग ने।
So you have to just decide on one. And to be fair to Global, this
IGL
is
का कॉल होगा इको का
in line with their methodology when it comes to Counter-Strike. This is the kind of thing that we've seen them doing throughout all of the games they played here in Dreamhack Open
You're
Summer.
flying seriously to just jump around short for about 10 seconds to draw that out.
इको क्यों किया ये लोग ने?
I'd feel a bit cheated if I was
अभी
like,
M4 लेके भी क्या हो
like, when is
जाएगा?
this guy going to peak?
कोई नहीं, आई जेल ने कुछ सोच समझ के कॉल दिया फिर भी.
Points for Invictus to work with.
They are better than us at this
I
game.
think it's a bit unfortunate. I think this is a bit of a soft finish right now for Global, in all honesty, because
क्या बात है इनका?
I definitely feel like they played well enough to deserve more than 2 rounds.
कम util है.
Overall in this series, I think they are actually the
Rewind 20
team
seconds.
that can probably
क्या
get
हुआ?
10,
Wait.
11 rounds at a team like Invictus.
ये round important है, ये round देख के.
was just too dominant and
Bye bye
unfortunate.
Zemi, thank you for tuning in, bro. It was good having you on stream.
It's eventually the undoing.
Jumping for 10 seconds, हाँ वो देखा मैंने. फिर भी हेल्फ ने मिस कर दिया. बोल दे तो आता हूँ. ये काम कर, गेम बैकअप पे लगा दे. भी स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ ब्रो. स्ट्रीम के बाद करता हूँ.
Invictus maybe a bit slow to get this bomb down, but doesn't really even matter at this point. 4-on-3 retake with absolutely not a single lick.
मैं यार एजी भी मार्केट जाने का सोच रहा था. मेरे को 2-3 काम थे मार्केट साइड और 6 बजे मार्केट बंद हो जाएगा.
Definitely looks like he wants to get this one done, and dusted. He's gone aggressive. He gets a 1-for-1.
Oh, nice shot.
That's sharp from Hellranger, but Destroyer has traded it down, and Hellranger with 16 HP has to try and keep the map alive for Global Esports. And Kev, I just don't think it's going to happen. 16-2, Invictus. They show up on Mirage after they disappeared on Inferno, but they do get in a series 2-1, and they'll put themselves through to the lower bracket final.
Yo, Brutal, what's up? Welcome. GG. Nice try, Global. Nice try, Global Esports. मिराज तो बहुत ही हॉरिबल गेम गया इनका. मिराज तो और बताओ चैट्स, व्हाट्स अप, व्हाट टू डू नाउ? व्हाट टू डू नाउ चैट्स? बैकअप पे लगा दे, अभी मैं आऊँगा, इतनी देर में हो जाएगा, फिर जस्ट कॉपी करना है. अरे मार्केट जा रहा अभी मैं मार्केट से आके तक कॉल मैसेज कुछ करूँ. अरे स्ट्रीम के साथ बैकअप कैसे करूँगा वैसे मैं? व्हाट? ओह ओके. टीम एफर्ट नहीं था ऑनेस्टली. कल तो ये लोग वैलो खेल रहे थे. ये सॉन्ग कौन सा आया था? प्रेट्ज़ल नाम है इसका. थोड़ा सा गेमिंग हो जाए. CS खेलेंगे हल्का सा. DM कुछ खेल लेते हैं, मन सा हो रहा है मेरा. चल कब तक आएगा मार्केट से? 6 साढ़े 6. थोड़ी सी CS गेमिंग हो जाए आज. CS गेम कैप्चर चलेगा ना? यस चलेगा. कमांड डाला हुआ है मैंने, आई गेस, एज फार एज आई रिमेंबर. कलर क्यों चेंज हो गया मेरा? सेकंड मिनट. वैलो आ जा 9 बजे. हाँ आज रात को मैं मावल खेलने वाला हूँ. अरे आई गेस मन हुआ तो साले से पिटवाएगा. कबाब DM नहीं जाऊंगा भाई. चलो जाना ही पड़ेगा. हेलो पीयूष, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम. कैसा है? मस्त गर्मी है भाई आज तो बीकानेर में. नशे हो गए गर्मी के मेरे को. ओके वेयर इज पीस आउट. यस बाय बाय. देखता हूँ मैं, मेरा कुछ फाइनल नहीं है कि वैलो खेलूँगा या मावल खेलूँगा. मूड पे. ओके ये वाली डीगल बहुत प्यारी है यार, ये डीगल देखो कितनी प्यारी है। ब्रो तेरे पीछे बंदा है। माउस वाइब्रेंस कैसे बढ़ा रखा है तूने? वाइब्रेंस मैंने वो कर रखा है, कलर करेक्शन से बढ़ा रखा है। स्टार्टर क्यों हो रहा है? मेरा ये बहुत गलत आदत है, स्पॉन होते ही मैं वो कर देता हूँ। व्हाट द फक, स्पॉन होते ही गन स्विच करने का आदत है। मैं देवश्री जाके आ रहा। ओके ओके ये डीगल बहुत प्यारी है। ओ भाई गर्मी लग रही है बहुत। $90 FPS। हेलो ओके मैच देखा क्या होगा भैया? लाइनअप में चेंज लेना चाहिए। हाँ ग्लोबल ने चैट में लिखा था कि वो हैवान को लाएंगे शायद लाइनअप में। लेट्स सी। मैच देखा मेरा कि भाई रंगोली हाँ fuck it, just go। बोरिंग हो गया CSGO। साले इतना ब्राइट स्क्रीन, ज़्यादा ब्राइट था क्या? वाइट इतना ब्राइट स्क्रीन कितना ब्राइट हो गया बे? ओ भाई ज़्यादा ही ब्राइट है ये तो। CS बोरिंग नहीं है, तू बोरिंग है। देखता हूँ मैं, मेरा फेसिट वेसिट खेलेंगे रे। वैसे बोरिंग मतलब अब भी बोर हो रहा है मेरे को, क्योंकि गर्मी लग रही है मुझे बहुत गंदी। मैं पूरा गीला हो चुका हूँ पसीने से। बहुत गर्मी है मेरे रूम में आज। ठीक ही तो लग रहा है। कहाँ इतना भी राइट नहीं है यार, ठीक ही तो लग रहा है। योर बॉय सेक्सी बॉय ज़्यादा ब्राइट है। वेट कम कर देता हूँ, अभी तो खेल ही नहीं रहा। वैसे मैं जा रहा हूँ मैं, मेरा लो रहता है। ओ ये ले थोड़ा सा कम कर दिया मैंने, अभी नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में सही हो जाएगा। हल्का सा कॉन्ट्रास्ट बढ़ा देते हैं, मूवमेंट हो जाएगा वरना। हाँ लास्ट जाते जाते तुम्हें मेरी क्लिप्स दिखा देता, क्योंकि सेल्फ प्रमोशन वाई नॉट। हाँ कॉज माई चैनल। वेयर इज़ माई क्लिप्स? When you do something. 3 घंटे की पूरी स्ट्रीम कर देते हैं, 5 मिनट बचे हैं फिर जाएंगे. But when you do something about it. म्यूजिक प्यारा चूज करता है तुम्हारा भाई, कुछ भी बोलो. ये बंदा ऊपर क्यों देख रहा था, मेरे को आज तक नहीं समझ आया. फ्लैश ऊपर से आया, बंदा थोड़ी ऊपर से आएगा. बिग ब्रेन. When you do something about, when you do something about it. But when you do something about it. आज इतने व्यूअर्स आ रहे हैं, मज़ा आ रहा है. 8 व्यूअर्स हैं अभी भी, मैच ख़त्म हो गया उसके बाद भी. नाइस.
That's what my brain repels. I've been living sedentary, driving past the cemetery, couple feet right from my house. If that's the end, then I want out. I got lots of problems, medicated solve them. Slowly I've been falling, slowly I've been falling. I got lots of problems, medicated solve them. Slowly I've been falling, slowly I've been falling. No, no. Voices in my head, I don't want no more pain. Voices
ये मेरे को पता नहीं फनी लगता है क्यों. सेज. Wait, I'll show you some unuploaded clips जो कि Falling down तो अपलोड किया है मैंने. What is this? Oh no 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 no. बहुत बधाई हो. गलत वीडियो चल गई, फैमिली वीडियो चल गई. ये वीडियो देखो तुम. वेट, ये मैंने एडिट की थी मेरे फ्रेंड के साथ. वो थोड़ा सिनेमेटोग्राफी एंड ऑल में है, उसके साथ गया था. ये वीडियो देखो, मस्त है. एजी है चैट में क्या? एजी चला गया. ये म्यूजिक बहुत प्यारा लगता है मुझे. दिस इज एडिटेड बाय मी. कॉपीराइट आएगा बट हु केयर्स. मास्क ट्रांजिशन देखा क्या प्यारा था, मक्खन. No, that's me boy. 2 years ago, that's me. The air is cold, the night is long. I feel like I might fade into the dawn. Fade until I'm gone. I know basic editing है, but I like this type of edits. Some simple cutes. Chalo, time to go boys. Thank you for tuning in. It was fun having you all on the stream. Bye bye.